and figuring out what the hell is gonna happen in this story quest. 'Cause I'm scared. Enable focus experience mode to avoid conflicts. Yes, please. I only want this quest. That's it. It's always about the shmoney.
Since we visited Poisson, maybe we should head over and have a look around.
Oh, I forgot I turned my audio way down last time I was playing with Spooky. It's almost like you need to be able to hear the game. Go to Poisson. It is time to go to Poisson. Ah, yes, the French. It's so Frenchy. We love having games on the other drive so that they take so long to play again. We love having games on other drives. Ah! I love that I could be teleporting to Fontaine, and this game's gonna tell me about how ley line blossoms work. Hello? Okay.
Hey, traveler. Paimon.
Lyney, my boy! Hello! How are you? My favorite little guy? Pyro Zhongling, Dendro Kave, Cryo Freminet, Hydro Kokomi, Geogoro, and Animo Zhao. Oh, and Wanderer. Oh, you get 2? Favorite Fatui, Arlecchino, favorite Archon Venti, and favorite nation Mondstadt. Okay. That's fair. Not gonna lie, I always forget Kave exists. And that's my bee. I love that man, but I forgot. I'm interested in Freminet as the favorite. Those are definitely words! Shut up, Chronicler! Play Genshin and maybe you'll understand. No, you know what? That's a pretty good list, though. I love a Goro lover. Favorite Fatui. I don't even know if I have a favorite Fatui. Only because, like, we haven't gotten to know all of them yet. And I'm like, yeah, there's that one thing on, when Signora died. But, like, I don't know if I love any of them, you know? Like, some people get too crazy horny for them. And I think they need to calm down. But also... And I'll also add on, I think my favorite nation, honestly, is, I think my favorite nation is also Mondstadt. It's nice and homey, and it's like, Liyue was fine, but there's too much stuff. In Azuma, I got what they were going for, but I didn't like the way they pulled it off. Sumeru was too big. It's got the desert, it's just too fucking big. And then Fontaine is cool, but it's just a lot to comb through. And even though they did so good with the underwater mechanics, it wasn't it for me. The architecture, gorgeous. The underwater gameplay, it's fine, but Mondstadt just always gets to be there, and that makes it my favorite. You simp for Dottore? And you're saying my opinions are trash. Okay, no, that's a bit mean. That's a bit mean. I'm sorry. I can't with... I don't... no. I can't with Dottore. Freminet is your little boy, though. I totally understand. He is just a little guy. And I know this quest has a lot to do with him. So hopefully that will be good. I love commenting on a game I have zero context for. Honestly, it's refreshing, Chronicler, and I love it. Keep it up. Okay, Lyney, I'll let you keep talking. No! I'm gonna slip away. Okay, that's so fair. Have fun with Dinda, Chronicler. I'll be in your stream tonight. Burb.
Oh, Paimon knows that voice.
God, I hope you do. We only kept his ass out of jail. Oh no, he's hot.
Over here.
Hi, Lyney. Hi. I love both my dialogue options. It's almost like they don't matter. But I always go at the bottom because I'm playing with Lumine. And the...
To borrow one of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to be quite the fated reunion.
You cannot go around
Running
saying
into
that.
you two out of the blue like this has really made my day. I certainly wasn't expecting it.
You cannot be saying that bullshit. That is reserved for finding my sibling, and you know it.
You can say that again. What brings you to Poisson?
Did Core change her Paimon voice again? It sounds like different.
Wait, Paimon's got it! You must be here for one of your magic shows, right?
I lied, it's not different.
Actually, we've run into a bit of trouble on the home front, so Father arranged for us to stay in Poisson for the time being.
Wait, huh? Problems with the house?
Oh, are Lynette and Freminet here too?
Handle my other siblings, thanks for asking.
Yep, along with most of the other members of the House of the Hearth. You may have noticed Poisson seems a bit more crowded than usual.
I'm only in Sumeru, so I leave before spoilers. That is so fair, Alexi. Now go EP, like like I told you to. Please get EP.
So you're saying nearly the entire organization has moved to Poisson? Sounds like you've run into way more than just a bit of trouble. What's really going on?
Well...
And has the Spina not... I mean, Navi is nice and all. But has the Spina also not been like, hey, I kind of have this domain, can you not do that?
Since the two of you are so curious, perhaps I can fill in the gaps.
Hi, Daddy!
You scared Paimon half to death.
Uh-oh!
Father, you're here.
Like she's not supposed to be?
You know...
No!
On second thought, maybe we don't need to know. It's all probably super confidential House of the Heart stuff, right? We totally weren't trying to pry or anything.
Paimon, how are you making us sound more implicated than we actually fucking were? No? Well, fine then. Don't go EP. Do it, you won't.
No need to be nervous. I could sense your genuine concern from your conversation just now.
Oh.
Of course. I can also understand your confusion. Sending so many Fatui here to Poisson, it's only natural that some might suspect an ulterior motive to be involved.
I mean, I wasn't worried about the ulterior motive, because we know you care about, like, the kids. So... we're more confused about what the fuck's happening that you had to move everyone to Poisson!
I understand. I'm well aware you've had your fair share of confrontations with the Fatui in the
Confrontations?!
past, and I can't exactly guarantee that we'll remain on good terms in the future. As for right now, however, I would say we have little reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree? The House of the Hearth could stand to be
Poisson.
more open with
Poisson.
those who have worked so closely with us in the past.
I don't know why that was so goofy. It should have come through all the way. I love the insistence of pronouncing things the French way. Poisson. I mean, I don't understand. Okay, you know what? You know what, Nave? I'm just gonna let you talk. I'm just gonna let you speak your piece. And I'll talk to you about it later. But the fact that you're playable means you're probably gonna stay on good terms with me for a hot minute, okay? Okay.
As for the issue at hand, well, it hardly relates to any ulterior motive. To be frank, it all stems from a certain rumor circulating around the House of the Hearth. It's an internal matter.
Oh?
What sort of rumor?
A rumor that a certain phantom child is hiding away in the House of the Hearth.
You have several children that fit that qualification.
A phantom child? Ooh, just hearing the name is giving Paimon the creeps.
I haven't questioned yet, but I can't ignore it. What's the deal with the floating baby? So, fun fact, Paimon has been here since the beginning, and they kind of just dance around it behind comedic timing. They, like, in descriptions, they all say it's the blonde traveler and the floating fairy, but nobody knows her lore. What is it? What is it? Oh god. Sorry, my fiance just gave me a little ball of peanut butter something. A peanut butter cookie dough. It's very yummy, thank you. But the only connection we really have found is that her name is Paimon. obviously after the demon Paimon, and everyone associated with, okay, so there's the gods, right, like the heavenly principles, and then there's the archons that live on Earth, like Nahida and Raiden Shogun and all that. Everyone associated with Celestia and the gods all have like our equivalent demon names. So, and all the archons also have oh, I don't know why I tried to do my other hand. All the other archons also have like demon versions of their name. So she might be a god, but she may not know, question mark? Or it's something that's definitely endgame unlocked. We don't really know Paimon's deal, but there's a huge rumor that she's actually evil. But for now, she's just our goofy little guy, so it's fine.
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is lurking in the shadows of the House of the Heart.
Oh, is it the other Harbinger?
So I decided to bring the children to Poisson before continuing to investigate the situation. I expect I should be able to track down the spirit fairly quickly.
Of course there is.
After that, it's just a matter of resolving the situation, if you will. It shouldn't be much trouble at all. If you're curious, or if you still have some concerns, it might be advisable to stick around for a few days. I'm sure the children would be exceedingly pleased to welcome some visitors. Lyney, I'll leave you to entertain our guests.
That's like his bread and butter.
Of course, Father.
Oh my gosh, entertain us! That's like his bread and butter. He's a magician. I'll let him entertain me. I'm just saying. Hi, bestie. Hello, buddy. Damn, try not to hide it. I couldn't help but feel intimidated during that conversation with the knave. Now that she's gone, I feels like I can finally breathe again. It's almost like she's in a position of power or something. Crazy. She also suggested we stick around for a few days, but why? Because we're a tool traveler, and she thinks we can be used.
It has long been a dream of mine to invite you to our home and introduce you to my other siblings. You're quite well known in the organization already. A lot of people have been talking about you, especially after everything with the prophecy.
Aw, we're
If
popular
you're willing,
with
why
the
don't you stay a while and have a
orphans.
little chat with us.
Ooh.
Alright. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway. But let's be clear, we're just gonna be there as guests, okay? Don't get any funny. Oh, wait a second. For your guests, that probably means we'll be treated to lots of yummy food, right?
Oh my god, Paimon, please. Your food always gets us in fucking trouble. Not the orphans. But they're sweet little guys, like Lyney. He's an orphan. And look at how much he's grown.
Of course. During our stay in Poisson, we've been helping out the locals with some fishing.
Yep.
We bring in quite the bounty every day. In fact, today is the perfect chance for me to show you what I can do in the kitchen.
And he cooks? Damn.
Let's
Alright,
go.
pop off.
I'll take you to where we're staying.
And he cooks! When the hearth flame goes out. Ooh, intimidating. Be a house guest! Alright, pop off. I'm gonna get rid of all these fucking things first, though. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. I love you, knave, but I'm not pulling for you.
Once, there was
Yes, there was a glorious kingdom among the heavens. Thank you, Venti. One of these days I'll rewatch that for whatever the fuck, but I don't want to right now. Is there a story thing with poisson being one letter from poison? Not to my knowledge. They almost died. From, yeah, they almost died from the water coming in and dissolving all their people. But other than that, no. That is kind of funny, though. Enhance 4 4-star artifacts. I've done that already! What the fuck? I've done that several times. What's this weird bullshit that they gave me? I'm sorry, dissolving? Are you sure it was water? Okay, bestie, there's so much lore to go for with the water dissolving. So in France, in France, they were all, I'm gonna just tell you right now, there's a special water in France called the Primordial Sea, and if you're from France and touch the Primordial Sea water, you will die and be dissolved. And that's the entire, like, half plot of the Archon quest. I'm calling it France to make it easy. It's called Fontaine, but I love calling it France instead. What's up? A new shipment of goods. I'll get them moved right away. Monticello? Huh? Just like the French, of course. The French are well known for dissolving. Like Jello packets. Be a house guest. Y'all don't have a house. Bong. Fontaine is the most French-ass name I've heard.
As a temporary base.
That's fair.
I'll come back later and tidy up a bit. After that, it should be all ready for you to stay in tonight.
Is this the same? That's not the same house we used to trick Freminet, is it?
Awesome, thanks! So, where are we off to now?
Hello, child running in the back. Also, it's a French word for fountain. Oh! See, it helps to have a linguistics major.
Well, when I happened to run into you two earlier, I was actually in the middle of distributing some supplies.
I thought that said disturbing.
With this many people staying in Poisson, we have to bring in outside supplies every now and then. I should probably make sure the rest of these provisions get delivered. Otherwise, people might start to get antsy.
Okay, we'll come with.
That child. All
Sorts of rumors about your organization floating around out there. Paimon's not sure if she could even take a wild guess as to what's true and what's not.
Paimon, that's rude as fuck to say, okay?
But now that we finally have the chance to see a day in the life of the house, we can take a good look at how you operate.
Paimon, you're the worst fucking spy. We're not here for that. We're here for Lyney.
Well, you're more than welcome to come along. Just follow me.
Can't trust Paimon with dick or diddle. Jesus Christ. Ah! I fell off like a dummy. I hate that she talks in the third person. I didn't even process that she still does it. I think I got used to it. Which I don't know what that says about me and how long I've played this game, but you know. It's a vocal quirk. Jesus Christ. Hilarious. Oh my gosh, there's like actual children.
Lyney, we're finally here. The supplies. I'm assuming you've...
So fun fact, gamers, I just got an alert from the university I no longer go to that says we're under a tornado watch until 9 p.m. Hooray!
Brought them with me? Yep.
These fucking names! I didn't even see what his name was.
Hello? Something caught your eye?
Not the open mouth! It is terrible that I'm using the female model because he just looks like he's a bitch.
It's the Traveler in Paimon!
Chaplin! The aliens are coming for me now. Fucking Chaplin. Don't gape at guests. That's rude as fuck.
No way!
Oh my god.
Come here, everyone! Hurry! The Traveler and Paimon are here!
Oh my god, we've been here so many fucking times. I mean, I know you're the house, but like, we've been here so many fucking times.
One at a time, please.
Chaplin looks
Don't
like an
crowd around
alien.
them all at once. We don't want to scare off our guests now, do we?
It's okay, Lyney. I think we're used to it.
Oh, it's alright! Gotta say, Paimon didn't realize we were this famous.
How? You know what? I'm not gonna challenge Paimon anymore. She's always like this.
Of course! Father and Lyney have told us so much about
You're gonna be a killing machine one
Father
day.
told us about how you helped Lyney. According to her, you're a trustworthy friend. And as far as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest compliment we've ever heard her give.
Damn, really?
As you can imagine, everyone's been very curious about you.
They all have French as names, and then there's Lyney. To be fair, his sister's name is Lynette, and so that makes up for some of the French.
I heard the Traveler is so strong that she can move a mountain with her bare hands.
I mean, that's kind of true. I mean, we fought a mountain dragon, kinda? Kinda? What is Ajdaha other than a bitch? So, yeah, so Lyney is just Lyney, and then his sister is girl Lyney. Never mind, there's one little German boy! Fucking Foltz.
I heard Paimon eats so much
Hello.
that she can clean out the entire pantry at Hotel de Boer in just 3 days!
Jesus, damn, our reputations are very different.
Wait a second! That's the rumor you heard about Paimon? Oh, not cool at all!
It's not like you do much in a fight, Paimon.
Oh, wait! When guests visit, you're supposed to give them gifts and stuff, right?
It depends.
Oh, we don't need something like that. Besides, we don't have anything to give to you! Come on, we insist! I can give you some of my new potions.
You make potions?!
Just pick your poison. And by that, I mean medicine or actual poison.
This child makes poison?! Father!
Or maybe Shaplo can teach you guys about stealth.
Shaplo.
He's super good at it. He's never been caught.
He's a rogue! Oh my god, Arlecchino is just a D&D party machine.
Ah, now that's not a bad idea. I know you
What
usually
the-
prefer to fight head on, but it never
What the
hurts to
shit
expand your bag
is
of tricks,
this
right?
town?
When it comes to eliminating your enemies, staying quiet can go a long way. Trust me, I would know.
He's insinuating he has a kill count! Oh my god! Okay, I'll give some more context. The entire town is not the House of the Hearth. The father that we met earlier, it technically works for, like, I'm gonna equivocate it to, like, the Russian mafia, criminal organization, Russian government-sanctioned criminals. So she teaches all her children to, like, do war crimes. So he's the rogue, she's an alchemist. I'm so sorry I had to tell you this way, chronicler.
I was poisoned not too long ago, and I'm still dealing with the after effects. So I'm not quite as good as I was before, but I can still give you some pointers.
Oh my god, what is this fucking game? Once you get past all the gotcha commentary, the story itself actually kind of fucks. Like, that's why I play it. Why do they keep calling her father? There's a lot to unpack about that. I saw some of it in, like, they had an anime thing on YouTube, but, maybe they'll go into it in this story. I don't actually know.
Wait, when you said gifts, I didn't think you meant poison and stealth tactics. But those are the best things we can give you. You don't like them?
Oh, now you've made the child sad.
Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of someone who really annoys you, and we'll teach him a lesson for you.
The dangerous suggestions keep on coming.
All right, Fold, Selwar. I think that's enough suggestions for now.
Oh my
When it
god.
comes to being a good host, it's the thought that counts. You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion might make them more annoyed
And here's
than
the...
anything. I would say your enthusiasm
He's also
has
kind of a
certainly
rogue
gotten
build.
across.
Really?
Hawar? Oh my god. Imagine you meet a child and he immediately offers to off someone. With all due respect, that's just gonna be Crystal's character in D&D. We definitely feel the love.
Awesome! It's been so long since we have had guests to play
This
with.
fucking
If there's
game.
anything you need, just let us know. Yeah, especially if it's poison or something. I've got all sorts of potions for that.
Alright, we know your character quirk.
Well, we'll talk to you all later. We've still got supplies to distribute.
All right, see you later.
Shaplo does look like an alien though, oh my god.
Bye!
Aww. Holy shit with the poison.
If
Poisson, poisson.
Lyney, about all that poison and stealth tactics talk just now.
Paimon, we've only walked 20 feet away. They can still fucking hear you.
Scared you, did it? That kind of talk comes with being part of the House of the Hearth. When Foltz was really young, he strangled all his family pets, just out of curiosity. He was labeled a dangerous problem child and was abandoned by his family.
That's actual serial killer making. What the fuck? Out of curiosity, oh my god, he's a fucking.
Elwar has an unnatural obsession with potions. Father has forbidden her from trying all the different concoctions she comes up with, but she still tries to test them in secret. You really have to keep an eye on that
I mean,
one.
yeah, but like, so is Lisa. That's not strangling pets. Oh my god.
Chaplot is around my age.
Ain't no
While
fucking
mainly
way.
responsible for collecting intelligence, he handles
Wait.
surveillance. He's very passionate about his work and has no reservations about taking on some very difficult missions.
Okay, wait. So if he's about Lyney's age, and he's obviously in like his 30s, are you telling me every younger character is supposed to be like 25? Cause that's like crazy. Cause other characters that use this model are like professors and bullshit. So what the hell? What is age in this game?
I know you two probably aren't used to that kind of talk, but I can promise you they only had the best of intentions. Things like stealth tactics and developing different poisons, they really mean a lot to them. They were just trying to share the best of what they could offer, that's all.
The little German boy's a psychopath and the French girl's autistic. These are equal in the eyes of the house. Maybe they just put more locks on the little German boy's house. He strangled all his pets. What the fuck, Genshin? And Genshin's just started doing that lately. Like last quest for Lantern Rite, they just straight up said this character has dementia. And I'm like, oh my god! What the fuck? They're just pulling this shit. I have to actually go get my food. I'll be back. Have fun. Drive safe. I'm gonna have an aneurysm. Yeah, no, it's been goofy and crazy. Where go? Where go? I go there? I go there. I took the wrong bridge like a dummy.
Filial, supplies are here.
Ah, filial.
Thanks. And who are these two? Outsiders?
Allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, you're the famous duo I've been hearing so much about.
At least you guys kind of match Lyney. Like, it kind of fucks. We've run out of actual character traits. Here's mental illness. Damn, if that just isn't what's happening to me too, on God.
It's nice to meet you. I heard you've traveled to all sorts of places. Is that true?
Of course.
Yeah.
We're making our way all across to that.
My name is the fucking Traveler.
Oh, good for you.
You must be pretty familiar with Fontaine by now then. Have you seen the new opera that started running recently? I think it's called... The 4,000 Thieves?
Oh, this is the first we've heard of it.
No.
It seems like it's going to be fantastic. From what I've been able to tell from the posters, anyway. You should definitely check it out if you have the time.
Oh, and
There we go.
there's the Blind Maiden, too. That one is supposed to have audience interaction.
Ooh.
Seems pretty interesting.
That does sound cool, actually. I just spent some time talking about pop culture, the atmosphere becomes more and more
After the
relaxed.
submission is over,
I was
I
reading!
think I'll go get a manicure.
Oh, maybe I should dye my hair. Wonder how much it'll cost.
Girl, me too.
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much easier to get along with than the others? Looks like the House of the Hearth has some normal members after all.
Paimon, it's probably code. Don't do that.
I heard that.
Oops.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you're referring to Foltz and the others. Yeah, we're definitely not all like them.
We're not all
I bet
freaks.
those crazies are practically foaming at the mouth right now. I'm sure they just can't wait to get back to Snezhnaya to carry out the plan.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
That's enough, Filial.
Oh! He said that with a smile, but holy fuck.
Don't talk about family members behind their back, right? Whatever. Let's go.
Holy fuck. There's tension in the house.
Guess this is goodbye then. If you ever have some time, we should go see the opera together.
Aw, that's actually really sweet. I'd love to see an opera with you. You're a sweet little guy. Damn. Aw.
Well, that's it for the supplies. We should probably head back as well.
Now he's
Well, they
depressed.
didn't seem too happy with each other. Seems like there could be something more going on
Oh
here.
my gosh, my glasses are getting goofy with my headphones. Ah! It's better not to
You're right.
pry.
We're only here as guests after all.
Exactly.
Oh, Lyney's getting super far ahead. Come on, let's catch up.
We are nice little friends. Ah, fuck. I thought he walked that way. Shit. Nice.
So, what do you think of the members you've met so far?
And they've certainly got a lot of personality. And poisons.
Well, Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent. So if there's one thing we've got, it's people who aren't afraid to speak their mind.
I mean, fair,
Well, I
but
should
also...
probably get cooking. Wanna join?
Cooking mama, cooking
Then
mama.
let's head out and... Uh-huh. Freminet, what are you doing
Hey, Freminet.
Well,
Aw, main character.
Hey, nice to see you again.
you too.
Oh.
I heard you're here as guests of House of the Hearth. Welcome.
Meowdy.
We were just going to make some food. Why don't you come along? I could use some help in the kitchen, and I seem to remember you mentioning you wanted to make seafood soup for the traveler in Paimon.
Oh.
Seafood soup? Oh, Paimon's drooling already.
Freminet wanted to make a soup. Oh.
Were you looking for something just now, Freminet? Maybe I can help.
It's nothing. I just wanted to see if there were any extra supplies.
Oh.
Yeah, we've got some left over. What do you need?
Some food and water. And some clean cloth, if possible.
Where's Lynette?
No problem. Give me a second here. Food, water... Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for?
Oh!
You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware, and you were just going to come eat with us. So what's this all about?
I thought I'd grab an extra portion because I get hungry at night. Could be because I'm growing.
Motherfucker's lying. He's a bad liar.
Freminet, you remember what I told you? You're not like me.
Oh!
Your lying skills still need some work.
Oh.
Tell me what's going on. Is it really bad enough that you have to keep it from your own brother?
Oh.
Maybe it'll be better if we gave them some space.
Fucking gooby. Damn, in front of guests.
This is the first time I've seen that kind of look on your face. Whatever happened, does it have something to do with Father?
Yes.
Oh.
Just follow me.
Oh? The child who doesn't exist. It has to deal with the phantom child. I think I'll just take an extra portion at night because I'm growing as such a... I love him. That's so funny. Did Freminet build a puppet? Is that the phantom child? Oh. It's still down here? Oh my god, there's a whole part behind the ship? When did that happen? How long has that been there?
Oh, and you've brought some friends with you this time.
Hello, my name's Lyney. I grew up in the House of the Hearth. And you are?
Hi, Lyney. I'm also a child of the House of the Hearth, just like you.
You're the fucker from the Arlecchino thing? Holy shit!
You can call me Clairvy.
Clairvy. That's really cute.
Clairvy?
It's nice to meet you. Does that name ring any bells, Lyney?
No, not at all. That's not a name we have on our roster, I'm sure of it. What I'm not sure of, though, is how she managed to sneak in.
And she has the little bell necklace.
She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for. From the looks of it, I'm guessing you were the one that found her, Freminet.
Aw.
You, haven't told Father, have you?
No, I haven't told anyone. I've just been keeping her hidden.
Why, though?
For how long?
About half a month now.
Half a month?!
So ever since we got to Poisson, then. Do you have any idea what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing.
Ooh.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find. If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished. You know the rules of the house, Freminet. I know you do. Father doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal. So why are you doing this?
I've thought it through. And I just can't hand her over like that.
Oh.
Lyney, don't you remember last year? Sheplo nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking effect. And not a single person was there to help him.
Oh.
That night, while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him.
What the fuck?
I opened my eyes, but I couldn't find the source of the voice. I thought maybe I was just hearing things, but I went to look for him anyway. Luckily, I got there with enough time to save his life.
So Freminet doesn't want to be a ghost medium? Oh, poor buddy. That's a lot of responsibility.
That feeling of being haunted, of hearing voices. It's happened many times in the House of the Hearth. I'm sure you've noticed.
So what you're saying is, that was her? She was the one who spoke to you that night?
That's crazy.
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth.
I'm sure there's
I
several.
don't think there's any other possibility.
Like, not gonna lie, I'm sure there are several spirits from all the other dead kids there, cause Jesus.
If Clairvy were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. I would have acted without a second thought, because that's what Father ordered us to do. But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all this time. I think that makes her family. I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with. Not when there's so much we still don't know.
Oh my gosh.
So what's your plan then? You can't keep her here forever. Someone is bound to find out eventually.
Yeah, like me, who's gonna go tell Father.
I haven't thought that far yet. I don't want to disobey an order from Father, but I also don't want to put Clairvy in danger.
And you know, that's a really, like, hard moral conundrum, especially since we've seen the way that the house operates. That's a very hard moral conundrum.
Come with me. There are a couple things I'd like to say to you in private.
Hello? Lyney? Are you gonna yell at my boy? Don't yell at my boy. Not my boy. Don't yell at Alexi's boy.
Those two sure care a lot about each other. Well, they got a funny way of showing it. From where Paimon was floating, it sure seemed like they were about to bite each other's heads off.
From where Paimon was floating. Come on, man.
No way. They have a really deep bond. I could tell right away, because I also have a friend like that.
Don't tell me it's
I just
Arlecchino.
don't know how long that kind of bond can last.
What do you mean, small child?
Darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
Thank you, cryptid child. Not what I was expecting to hear today.
I'm sorry, Lyney. I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
Oh, really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause I, for one, wish you did.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me Lyney. You called me brother, just like Lynette.
Oh.
We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all rescued by father. Of all the siblings in the House of the Hearth, I think our bond was the closest. Later on, when you started calling me Lyney, I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by blood. We've had to depend on each other to survive long before we joined the house.
Lyney,
Oh.
The darkest and
They're
most
not
difficult
close
moments of my
anymore.
life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true for you as well. Even so, Freminet, we've stood by each other for all these years now, and to me, that means more than blood.
Let's go.
You and Lynette are the most important people in my life.
Oh.
No one can replace you. So I won't let you face anything alone. Not if I can help it.
What a good fucking little dude. I love him so much. Oh, he's ride or die for real. And that honestly, fucking vibes.
Oh, looks like things are getting kind of heated between Lyney and Freminet. Maybe we should go check on them.
Not heated, just heartfelt. You know.
Oh, it's raining. I should put my clothes away.
Don't distract from the fucking thing, Clervy. Oh, and you're gone. Okay, cool. Love to see it. Bye, ghost child.
Hey, you two! Hope we aren't interrupting anything. Like a fight, or...
Paimon.
Oh, wait a minute, Freminet. You're not crying, are you? Is everything alright?
Aww.
everything's fine. Thanks for asking.
Okay, you know what? I have to pull out the fucking sad face for this one. Oh my god. Little guys. Don't be like that. Oh my god. Don't pull the sad crying voice acting on me. That makes me sad.
Well, we're all friends here, right?
Are we?
We've been through so
Are
much
we?
together, so if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
What? I was still tapped into OBS. That spooked me. I'm glad that didn't end the stream.
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with. In fact, it might be better if your stay ended here.
But sometimes having guests around can come in handy. Especially when it's fucking me.
What are you getting at, Traveler?
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
I just... Thank you.
That's a
I
weird
was really hoping
response.
to keep you out of it. But even if I could think of some other reason to turn you away, I'm not sure I could convince you.
So fucking true, though.
I know things could turn dangerous, so I promise you this. From now on, I'll protect you like my life depends on it.
You don't have to go that far. I can very much take care of myself. But please do.
Me too.
Oh, my boys.
Well, back to the matter at hand.
Oh.
If we don't plan on handing Clervy over to Father, then our only other option is to solve the mystery of her identity before Father is able to track her down.
Oh, shit.
That means finding out where she came from and what she's doing here. Then we can send her on her merry way and pretend like none of this ever happened.
I've tried that already.
Oh.
And?
Nothing.
And nothing. I tried taking her somewhere really far away, but after some time, she just reappeared.
Huh.
She even came with us all the way to Poisson. It seems like wherever the house is, she follows.
It's because she's attached to father.
I don't know much about spirits. Do you two have any ideas?
Did y'all not look through any, like, past records or anything? To see, like, who has lived in the house before and if there was a Clairvy? Like, research? I don't know.
Let's see here. Paimon remembers hearing something like, if you fulfill a spirit's last wish before they die, they'll let go of whatever's keeping them here and return to the ley lines.
I think that's in Azuman lore you're quoting, and I don't know if that's gonna work in France.
Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't really remember where she heard that.
In Azuma.
So it's not guaranteed to work or anything.
That's what we did with A.
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot. Guess that means we should go ask her about her wish. But first, Freminet, I need you to promise me something.
I'm gonna
What is
reset
it?
the model real quick.
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us. We're the masterminds behind this whole thing.
There we go.
No one else gets involved. Can you do that for me?
Of course. I promise.
Let's go, secret
All right.
bros!
Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids.
Oh,
Fist bump on 3. Ready?
they would fist
1,
bump.
2, 3.
Bonk.
I swear.
Hey, Lynette! Let's fucking go! There she is. Welcome back, Chronicler. There's a ghost child now.
Whoa!
Hell yeah, Lynette! Love her ass.
Lynette!
What a surprise! What brings you here, dear sister?
Oh my god, I fucking love her. What a vibe.
And, when exactly did you get here?
Don't hit her shoulder like that. Oh. Aww.
You're an idiot, brother.
Damn! Get his ass! And he thought he was all cool and suave.
And you too, Freminet.
Huh, Father's been here too, the entire fucking time. Uh-oh.
You 3, Traveler.
Hey!
You 4, Paimon.
Hey, I didn't do the fist bump. I didn't do bull or shit.
Wait, what did we do?
That's what I'm saying.
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she must not have come with us. But it turns out you were just hiding her.
Uh-oh.
I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join in.
Hell, oh thank fucking God. Scared the shit out of me, Lynette. Honestly, I assumed
If
you were
don't agree,
eavesdropping.
I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father. Simple as that.
She's blackmailing us? Lynette, what the fuck?
You're not giving us much wiggle room here, Lynette.
What the fuck?
Well, I guess we're all in this together then. After we talk to Clairvy, we'll figure out our next move.
Honestly, she's an asset, so I don't know why you would try to hide this from Lynette in the first place, other than to keep the body count down.
There's no time to lose. Let's go.
Let's go talk to Ghost Child! Hooray! Hey look, I am also child.
I'm full. Thank you for bringing me this food, you guys.
We brought you a whole lasagna? And you didn't eat any of it?
She said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even been touched.
She can't fucking eat Paimon.
That's right. Based on what I've been able to observe, it doesn't seem like Clairvy can interact with the physical world at all.
Then why are you bringing her food? And water? And clean clothes? How does that make sense, Freminet?
Still, when she's presented with food, she'll always linger around it for a good little while. Maybe, in her mind, she really is eating those
It's a
things.
French lasagna. I can't.
Does she know that she has already passed away?
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer. My guess is that she's just as confused as we are. Or
Aww.
Maybe she couldn't understand the question at all.
He's really trying,
Clairvy,
guys.
If you've got some time, I'd like to ask you a few
Well, she
questions.
does now!
Sure. Oh, another new friend. Hi, I'm Clairvy. Hello.
Yay!
Clairvy, how did you join the House of the Hearth?
Huh? Isn't it the same for everybody? The knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
That's so ominous. What the fuck?
It's just that your name, it's not on the roster. And I've never seen you before.
The roster? Oh, I get it now. I think there might be some things you don't know about this place. The people in charge, they're not as nice as they look. They say they keep a roster, but it's not complete.
Huh?
There are a lot of people who aren't on it, and never will be.
I mean, yes and no. The knave brings in orphans, so, you know. But also, Jesus Christ!
In this house, some people are family.
Huh?
Other people are just test subjects. Those kinds of people aren't ever going to get a place on the roster. Unless it's the roster of people who've been executed.
I'm sorry, I have to give a fucking huh? What the fuck? Ah! I don't like using that one because the mouth goes all goofy, but like, can I get a fucking huh?
Wait, does that mean the knave... She...
This ghost child is depressing. And oh.
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
Perry. She's my best friend. She's the only one I trust in this place.
Perry?
Have either of
Kelly?
you heard of that name before?
Pelly?
No.
Poisson?
Me neither.
Damn.
Clairvy, Perry. Neither of those names are on the roster.
And they rhyme.
But it seems like she's telling the truth. Either that, or this kid's already got a bag of tricks bigger than mine.
She's already a ghost, Lyney.
Maybe we should try a different approach. Clairvy, do you have a wish?
A wish?
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
Damn, I can't believe they kept candle blowing in Genshin. Soul cameo. Aw, damn it. Did he come through the mic? It's fine. He does that every so often.
To go outside, where the sun can find me.
You've been outside several times, according to Freminet. He said he took you someplace far fucking away. Not legibly. That's fair.
That's it? Well, that sounds easy enough.
No, it's not. It's not gonna be.
The darkness in the house
Oh, hey!
is deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
She said this shit to us 10 minutes ago, and we didn't scream. What'd she mean by that? Things can't be this simple.
Okay.
She wants to leave
time
the
to
house.
divide and conquer. Listen up. I've got a plan.
Not the
I'll try
rain
and find a way to
filter.
use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and bring her somewhere with sunlight.
No, no, it's not rain filter. It's flashback filter.
Lynette, try and find the list of executions that Clairvy was talking about, and see if her name is on it. Freminet, you stay in Poisson.
Stay in Poisson.
We can't be the only ones who've had run-ins with Clairvy. I need you to collect intel on everything she's said and done.
Even worse.
Understood.
I'll try my best.
What about us? What should we do?
Yeah.
I really appreciate your willingness to help, but this is a family matter. I don't want to drag you in too deep. It's too risky.
What if we just babysit Clairvy and then it's like, we're not from the house, we're just hanging out with this child. It's fine.
Let me think. Since Father considers you to be guests, maybe you could stick by her side for a little while. You don't need to do anything except keep up some nice, casual conversation.
That's the worst thing you could ask us to do,
I
Lyney.
get it. You want us to distract her.
Which is a terrible thing to do, because she can see through everything. How should we contact
I'll
you?
give you a magic bird. If
Aw.
Father suspects something, all you need to do is release it when she's not looking, and it'll alert me that something's wrong.
That's gonna be 5 minutes into our first conversation, Lyney. I
Of
hope you know
course,
that.
That's only as a last resort. If Father doesn't seem to notice us, there's no
Aw.
need to make contact. We'll reconvene here tonight after all's said and done. If the worst case
So
scenario
casually
happens and we're
offered.
discovered, just tell Father everything. We're not going to let our guests get punished for our own actions. That's where we draw the line.
Okay.
You too. Okay, this is where we part. Father should be at the beach nearby.
Computer? All my
I
computer's
really
fans
hope
just
this
turned
goes
on.
well. No, it has to go well. That's the only way this can get resolved.
Hooray, he's a protagonist now. I love that they gave him all the goofy little lines.
Clairvy, I'd like to take you somewhere. Is that okay with you?
Sure. Where are we going?
Hey, super badass, Fatui Harbinger, 4th most powerful in the fucking business. Let's have a casual talk on the beach. Completely unrelated at all. It's loading the nuclear awkwardness. I know, I'm scared. Poisson. Hello? My phone lit up for no reason. Okay. Love to see it. See? I'm outside. Something Clairvy doesn't get to fucking experience. Jesus. I don't know how I hit all those. I was in a cutscene the whole time. But that's okay. Yeah, I'll claim rewards in a second. There we go. Meow, meow. Oh, well, at least she's not at the graveyard. That's good to know. No, I don't want to deal with this fucker again! Go away! I mean, everybody likes you, but I don't. Ugh.
It's the knave and child.
Yeah. You just glowed into the ghost shot and you've been outside under the sun. She's not there to hear me. Oh, of course he's here. It's because I bitched about him.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating? What are you still doing in Fontaine?
He had to come back for some bullshit.
It's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here.
Oh my god, he's still fucking sick.
I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea. After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya, and well,
That's a fucking name.
I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine.
Snezhnaya, yeah.
So, I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back on my own.
Yeah, Snezia. Yeah, no, keep going. I'll wait. Give me your best spelling of Snezhnaya, linguistics major. Schnozgia. Ishnogia. Yeah, so that's Russia, obviously. And I'm sorry, this fucker. Oh my god.
What sort of unfinished business are we talking here?
Sacramento!
It has to do with Skirk, my master.
Oh my
I
god.
really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she'd already left. I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help
Oh
me
my
track her
God.
down. She must have left behind some traces from her time in Fontaine.
Oh,
Surely.
okay.
Mayhaps.
So, have you found any clues?
No.
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
Oh!
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's not going to be found.
Obsessed with it.
But that problem has an easy fix. I just need to become stronger, and then...
Paimon thinks you should focus on getting better first.
You have to rest in order to get stronger, you dumbass! She's got edgy pupils, that means she's important.
The worst of it is over.
So true, bestie.
It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was.
Elwar.
She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink. They didn't go down easy, let me tell you. Pain and chills all over. But they really did help speed up my recovery.
Oh my fucking god.
And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time. The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Okay,
Project
that's fine.
Stuja?
Oh, then don't.
Yeah, that's the one.
Stuja?
I heard Regrader's involved too. I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure. Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer.
Not avoiding
Helping
work.
Lyney and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I could spar, that would be even better. I've been waiting for a chance to see you go all out.
Don't tell me that's the premise for her boss battle. I want something more dramatic. Ah yes, the old man putting pressure on Child. In his defense, his actual name is Tartaglia, but his nickname is Child. In his defense. I don't think that's very defending, but you know.
And what a sweet little daydream that is. But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well. Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland,
That's an
being called
unfortunate
on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries. What a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
One I could do without, I'd say.
We're just
Is it
here.
just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
Just casually trash-talking their colleagues behind their backs. Yeah, they're co-workers. Everybody does this.
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth, to what do I owe the visit?
How is she not obviously a villain? Because she's not the big bad. She's only just a little bad. And to her credit, she does take care of her orphans. So, I can't be too mad.
Well, we just...
Wanted to learn more about you, because Paimon doesn't know how to fucking talk.
Right! We're super close to Lyney and the others, but we still don't know much about you!
Paimon's gonna ruin all of
Is
this.
that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
Yeah, but like, what's your story?
Well, you see? There's only so much you can learn about someone from a short introduction. At least tell us something.
Hey,
a
there's that
little
question you
extra,
had.
like, why do you call yourself father?
Huh, good question. I'd also like to know.
Thank
The
God
fact that you have
Child's
to
here.
ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have that. Now can we?
It's an intelligence thing? Huh? The orphan she cares enough to not put on the execution list. I shouldn't be fucking shocked, because there is a Fatui, a coworker of hers mayhaps, that's nicknamed the Doctor that has canonically done experiments. So, you know, I shouldn't be shocked, but like, the fact that she'd do it is kind of a little sad.
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping right there.
Yeah.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Oh,
Wait, don't go!
Paimon, don't be desperate. If the knave leaves right now, she's sure to run into Lyney and Clairvy. Should I release the bird Lyney gave us? No, we should try to get her talking about something else first. What does the organization mean to you?
I'd also like to hear the answer to this.
Child, fucking stop. Okay, I'm glad you were here, but you're fucking... Now you're being a hindrance. Get called out, knave.
I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids. They actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser.
Aww.
Which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off easy.
What the fuck? What's with the sudden tone change, child? Hello?
And why would I betray them?
Why is he so angry now? What happened?
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you? At least, that's what I heard.
I think child knows what you're trying to do. You know what? That's fair. Oh? Is her betrayal her killing the other Harbinger? Random threats from the child. Oh? Oh? Child with the lore.
Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me. The rooster, I mean.
He is old. That is canon. The knave betrayed the House of the Hearth, so what does this mean? Hey! I was reading that!
Did you really do something bad to those kids?
Oh my god, you can't... Oversimplification, but yes, Paimon.
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say. Care to enlighten me?
Get his ass.
Ah, well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family.
Oh!
I see.
How she became a Harbinger?
Huh.
Anime
Based on
lore?
your reaction, I'm guessing it's all a bunch of lies.
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything untrue.
Fucking Lumine. Holy shit!
Although, it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved, but I don't intend to clear that up just yet.
Why?
Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things, an attribute that I find to be quite advantageous.
Alright, pop off. You know, I can't change your mind about that. However, that is a weird way to go.
Call yourself a Fontanian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was raised.
You know what? That's very fair. It is, in fact, a funny conversation, SPF. Thank you. Or SFB. I don't know why I said SPF. You're not sunscreen. Oh my god. Now I'm sad.
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine? But then why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
Well, no, she is from Fontaine. I think. I don't know. Deflect accusations of attacking children.
I was trying
gamers.
to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontanian simply made it easier to operate.
Oh shit!
People would hardly suspect a fellow Fontanian of having any ulterior motives. Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all?
Wait. But she also grew up in the house, yes? That's what the thing told us, or was that also lies? Has Hoyo been doing a huge wool over the eyes campaign?
Wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go. I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
No, now there's so many more questions. What the fuck? So much for learning anything else about her betrayal. She probably only revealed the other secret in order to change the subject.
So, you stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
Damn! You know what? Humble of you, child.
Good. Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions of me.
What a weird fucking sentence to say.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of the Hearth, there was something else that really caught my attention. I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser
Oh
has
my
to back
god.
down. Seems pretty cool if you ask me. Would also give them plenty of opportunities to hone their skills.
Is this one of those things where everyone's racist to each other? Not really. It's not really like a thing. It's one of those things where it's like... It's addressing, though, if you say you're from somewhere, everyone has preconceptions, right? Which is a fair statement. But nobody's directly like, ooh, you're from Fontaine or whatever. Usually it's handled with an air of curiosity. Again, why does child throw hands every 5 minutes? You're so fucking right, hero, and I'm so glad someone agrees. It's why I don't like this man. Thank God someone agrees with me in this garbage fandom.
Well, that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so friendly. The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
He really is gunning to fight. Yeah, like I said, that's his whole personality, and that's why I don't like him. He's always like, ooh, I gotta be strong and I gotta fight everybody. That's not it! There's more to life than fighting, you dummy.
They were that high stakes? Whew, at least that's not a thing anymore.
Paimon, that's probably still very much a thing.
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got so many family members around you, and you even get to live with them.
Aww. He got that Goku-level personality!
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming.
Also true.
Once Tonya and Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand. Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
Why is the dyeing hair the scary part? Why is that freaking him out?
Okay, okay. I get the picture.
Also, it's just expensive, but it's not bad. As the conversation shifts to the topic of Tonya and Tusser, child begins to... It's the type of conversation you would usually leave if you fall asleep, but... Thanks.
Well, would you look at the time? I should probably get going.
I thought not having it on auto would make me be able to read it faster, but fucking didn't. Condolences.
Traveler, Paimon, I'm not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
I hope I never cross paths with you ever again. I know we will, but I hope we don't.
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna kill over.
So true, bestie!
Alright. Well, thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
Cappuccino. Call her daddy.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
Damn.
I like the sound of that. Well, I'm off. See you all some other time.
What if I don't, though? How about I never do?
We should probably get going too. Do you want to head back with us?
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
Earlier, you were begging me to stay. Yeah, look, our motivations are complicated, ma'am. He just walks into the ocean. Did he? I didn't notice if he did, but that'd be so fucking funny. Oh my god. He is a hydro user, so I guess it tracks. I didn't see it. Oh, I'm so sad I didn't see it.
What do you see?
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze.
Oh,
If you don't
somebody
mind,
clip
I think I'll
that.
stick
Oh my
around for
god.
a bit. I have some things to think about.
Oh.
Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
Oh. We'll just,
We managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going. You don't think she suspected anything, do you?
She totally fucking
I wonder if
knows.
Lyney ran into any issues. Let's hurry back and see how everything went.
Especially the fact that Paimon is saying all this shit out loud! Bestie, Paimon. Oh no, she 100% knows. Cause why else would she allow herself to get fucking distracted like that? Cause come on, Knave is never slipping. Christ, even Lynette was all sneaky and shit. Come on. She has to know. Oh, I'm getting secondhand embarrassment from being in trouble. Return to Poisson. Nyum. Nyum. What's poppin'?
Lyney, how did everything go?
Like ass. This floating baby has no
Long
social
story
awareness.
short, we ran into a small issue.
Oh my god.
Clairvy can't go into the sunlight.
So she's a ghost and a vampire?
Everything was fine at first.
Hello.
She followed me up to the surface just like I told her.
Nice. Uh-huh.
But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished.
Oh, it's one
I
of
turned
those
around
things.
and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
Not with the creepy smile. Come on.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case.
Exclusive.
Well, we could always try pushing her into it.
You want to push the ghost, Paimon? Let's think about that for 2 seconds. You want to try?
Oh, true.
Dummy.
I've pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. Eventually, the sun went down, so all I could do was bring her back here.
Okay, so hear me out. You just shine a mirror directly into her face and just boom. The Ghost Tales cat meme? What's the Ghost Tales cat meme?
How did it go with you, Lynette?
Interesting.
Good. I've got the list. It's right here.
Holy shit, Lynette is so efficient!
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's take a look.
And that's why we love her.
Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get through it all.
Did she copy it, or did she just steal it? Because the name's gonna notice if something is stolen. And how is that whole house not fucking, baby locked? Do you not know what Ghost Tales is? No. I don't. The one that goes, oh, that one with the really bad dub? I didn't know it was called Ghost Tales. Okay. She's a ghost and a bitch. Okay. I do know that. Okay, I do know it. Okay.
La Pouillade,
That one. I love that. Her name, their name, whoever's name it was is literally horror? What the fuck? Oh my god. Genshin, you're not subtle in the slightest. Hey, it's a dude! He looks like he's seen some horrors. Oh my god, that's just a man. La Pouillade? La Pouillade? Jambel.
Oh, yikes. That rare guy has a huge scar on his face. He's kinda giving Paimon the creeps.
Paimon, he's dead. Be nice to the dead.
That's
human trick!
The scar is from an injury he received
You're
during
so
a mission.
right.
I still remember him joking with me about it. He said any future lover would take one look at him and then lose all interest.
Wait, you knew this guy? So he was on that roster, which means that's the correct one? Or not the execution one?
Did he say anything else?
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no, and that's where our conversation ended.
The
It
name!
was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to escape so he could be with her, but it didn't work.
What the fuck?
One day, Father asked to see him, and, well, I never saw him again after that.
Oh my god! Ah!
Wait, so that means the knave, she...
It may seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules of the house. Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as
They've
we please.
murked that dude!
So, if you do try to leave, you pay with your life.
Don't like that.
What the fuck?
Her name's not here, huh? Well, that's not too
Huh?
surprising. It doesn't seem like this list is complete. It only contains records dating back around 5 years.
And there's that many pages within 5 years? Oh my god! How many people? Half of Fontaine is dead!
Let's shift our attention then. Freminet, were you able to find anything out?
Huh?
Freminet.
Freminu.
Sorry. I was thinking about something.
You're doing a lot of thinking, not a lot of talking. I'll take care of orphans, but if they leave, I'ma kill them. I mean, you join a criminal underground house and get out alive. But just the fact that they're fucking kids. I mean, that horror guy wasn't a kid by the time he was, like, killed. He looked to be pretty fucking... I mean, no, he was still in his 20s. That's pretty fucking young.
I managed to talk to quite a few people, but I couldn't help but notice that the atmosphere in the house was a little... strange.
You don't fucking say, Freminet.
Strange.
I don't think that applies when your boss kidnaps you as a child. Ah! It does when you're fucking, like your brother strangled pets and then your sister makes poisons. Like, I don't know, bestie. I feel like there's just a lot to unpack.
Yeah, I mean, I know there have been arguments in the past. Times when people haven't gotten along. Chaplot and Filial are a good example of that.
Fucking Chaplot again.
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies. Paimon can see how they might not get along. They had very different vibes, and their
What the fuck did Horan
interests
do?
seem to be pretty different as well.
He dared to fall in love, I guess. Rip his ass. Ugh, but I should not have said that. I feel bad now. Ugh.
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here, shared her knowledge with us, taught us how to fight. That's one thing we all share. But that's also where the similarities end. Not all of us feel the same desire to stay here.
I mean, how much of staying there, if you're taught how to fight and kill and do all the things, how much of that is shared out of, like, survival instinct versus feeling a need to repay versus, the horrors of the house?
As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui. And to a lot of people, that's an identity they never asked for.
Falling in love? Cringe. Get dead about it. Oh my god.
Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the house, most people would never say that out loud.
Yeah, well, what about you? What about when you get older, little guy?
People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui. Filial and Nantoy, on the other hand, well, they aren't quite as enthusiastic.
I mean, yeah, big fucking mood. I don't like Mafia House. I think that's fair.
These kinds of conflicts have always been there. It's not like Father is in the dark about any of this.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. But it just feels like things have gotten worse lately. Filial and the others, it seemed like they were meeting in secret to talk about something.
Oh? Oh?
I can't say for sure, but I think they've met Clairvy.
How? Okay, first off, how did you get to that conclusion? Unless she's, like, filling their heads with something. To be like, you have to leave. Woo, I'm a spooky ghost child. Stuck in the dark forever. You gotta get out. Woo. Like, you know. But Jesus, this is the... I thought, this orphanage is a little more fucked than I thought it was. Ah! Why did my other arm go flailing? I never used it.
You think she's been inciting them to act out?
Oh?
No, not exactly.
I think so. Respectfully.
But I wouldn't be surprised if she said something to them about the darkness in the house and how deep it runs.
Yeah, man, she said that shit to me. Like, bro, of course she would tell them.
She's told me about it before. Experiments being run on children.
Yeah.
People being used as pawns on the battlefield without so much as the strength to survive.
I hope the ghost child kills the knave. We might. Maybe. I know. I'll save that.
And they just believed all that? Without any evidence?
I mean, Lyney, you have an execution list right in front of you. I think there's a lot of evidence to go off of. And also, it's not shocking that in a place with a bunch of misery, there's a bunch of ghost kids. Of course one of them's gonna be more active and vocal.
Clairvy's words
Oh my
probably
God.
gave them the excuse they were looking for.
That
Whether
too.
they actually believe them to be true is secondary.
This is all because of Project Stuja, isn't it?
Oh! That again.
Whoa. Hold on a second.
We heard the knave mention that shit.
What's this Project Stuja all about, huh? This is the second time it's come up now.
Lore?
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either.
You don't know the details?
I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrader have been working on together.
That's not good.
Apparently, it has to do with the Fatui's strategic plan for the future.
Stubba. Strongest among us. I don't like how quickly you came to those conclusions, Chronicler. Oh my god.
Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now have the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuja.
And is Project Stuja then the overarching plan to get all the Gnoses and confront Celestia? Hypothetically? Is this an Among Us reference? Oh hey Nova, what's poppin'? You want to hear about the most depressed orphanage? Want anything from McDonald's? Yes, I would like a 10-piece nuggie with a large fry and a large Diet Dr. Pepper. Take 2. Please tell that to Soul. Thank you. But hey, you want to hear about the most depressed orphanage?
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
Mayhaps.
Key role is just another way of saying dangerous role.
I'm on
To us,
speaker.
the whole thing is an inconvenience.
Give me a chimkin with nothing. Why Diet Dr. Pepper? Because I'm on the verge of becoming diabetic and it doesn't have a bunch of sugar in it that'll make my heart rate go woo! So, that's why diet. And also, the aspartame makes it a little spicy. Service Funky, be back soon. Okay, Gooby. Have good time in the McDonald's drive-thru. I get nuggies soon, hooray! Dangerous role to us, the whole thing is an inconvenience. Sorry, Lyney, I've been ignoring you for chicken nuggie. No, I think they finally gave a name to... I think the final goal of the game, which is to confront Celestia.
Father thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse. Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding.
Damn. Just like the government!
It's just that we'll lose a lot of members in the process.
Oh.
Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name only. What they're really trying to do is subdue us.
Oh.
The existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy.
But that doesn't make sense because you guys are Fatui. So you guys should still be able to be under their control. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Maybe not, like, physically, but, like... I feel like it would still be there. The Fatui are plotting something big, but given how Lyney and the others seem to know about it... I was reading! Not well, but I was! I should keep a sharp eye out during any future dealings with the Fatui to see what I can learn. Of all the things I expected in this art style, a government conspiracy is not one of them. Bestie, we've been a part of like 3 different government conspiracies in this game. And somehow we're still the hero. Fatui just want to game end each other.
Okay, super complicated top secret Fatui business aside, what does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier? Paimon doesn't get the connection.
Of course you don't, Paimon.
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear either. People are afraid of dying. And that fear is
yeah,
often
me
the
too, man.
impetus for a lot of stupid decisions. I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to normal.
But now it's worse. Hooray! Fatui. Patui. Yui. Luigi! Mamma mia! You're ad-libbing. Mamma mia.
But it looks like things are more complicated than I thought. If we leave Filial
Oh
and the
my
others to their own
God.
devices, Sooner or later, Father will be forced to take action.
And kill them
We can
too!
only focus on one situation at a time, brother.
Also true, Lynette. So right.
You're right. Even if we can
That was a
fight
good
Filial and the
Mario
others, it won't do any good. It might
Oh
even
my
make
God.
matters worse. We should focus on Clairvy for now. Well, it's getting late. We should head back and get some rest. We'll try again first thing tomorrow.
If we don't get murdered in our
Lynette, you
sleep!
stick with me this time. Freminet, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Make sure they don't do anything they'll regret.
Oh! Oh! Okay.
Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
I thought it was gonna pan over and show the knave, like, on the fucking rooftop having heard everything. Oh my god! Ah yes. I love my gameplay of entering house. Your mind races with all sorts.
I'm always
Genshin.
looking forward to an early night, but she can't sleep at
Genshin.
all.
I was right. Bestie, I didn't even get to read. Homie, please.
Hey, you don't think the knave will be too angry with Lyney and everyone if she finds out about all this, do you?
You couldn't have said that in our room? You had to go into Poisson to say that? Now she's gonna know.
She's even scary when she smiles. If she were to actually get angry... You have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler?
Paimon, they already said that we're not gonna get in trouble about it. This cutscene has gone on for way too long. Well, that's because it's a story quest, and story quest is like 90% cutscene. It's okay.
Trust his effort, Traveler.
Hey! Clarvy, get your ass back over here.
Look over there.
What's she doing over there?
Catch up with her before anyone sees.
Thank God we get up at dick ass in the morning. It's time to run.
Speed of light.
Nyong.
Over there.
Oh, thank God she reappeared in time. Oh, haven't you heard? Thank you, Nightbot. Dick ass in the morning. I've started saying it a lot more often. I probably shouldn't.
Or if someone sees her, we're toast.
Oh my god, Paimon, it's fine. It's gonna be worse if we're there, to be honest. God, these waterfalls are so fucking loud! Don't. Don't! Let's go, Ka-ching.
Oh, look. She stopped.
Yeah, that's where the sun rises. If we trap her outside, where the sun rises... Oh, it's still like the middle of the night. Okay, pop off. And yet the floating baby is still louder.
I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is.
The what? The homest?
If only I could have more than this. You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting. It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make it a reality, right?
Jeez, kids, could you line up a little bit?
Please, help us get on the same page here, Clary. We need you to tell us what you know. Can you do that?
What is happening?
Sure. Although, after you hear all this, I think you might regret that decision.
Give me the forbidden
Everyone in this
knowledge.
family is nothing more than a tool. Something to be used and exploited. We're all expendable. Including me.
Oh yeah, we knew
As
that.
long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value. And you're handed over to the doctor.
It is the doctor!
Experimented on, and given a fate worse than death.
I was right!
I've seen it happen again and again. And I've had enough.
How many people has the doctor, like... I was gonna say done, but that sounds wrong. Like, cause... How much influence does he have? Because he was renowned enough in Sumeru. Oh, but that's because he got kicked out of the college. To experiment on Kale. But, like... damn, is it mostly Fontanian people that he experiments on? Cause holy fuck. No, Chronicler, this game is dark as fuck.
You're saying the knave did all that?
Yeah, she's part
It's
of the
just- That
Fatui.
doesn't seem like something she would do. She's scary and all, but it seems like even she has lines she wouldn't cross.
Her eyes are literal X's, Paimon.
I knew you wouldn't believe me.
It's not
Everyone
belief,
thinks
it's
she's
just...
a good person. They all think of her like a real mother. Mother?
Oh!
But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. And if I had things my way, I'd never see her again.
I'm assuming the Luigi is the government. Technically, not like the government. They're more like, kind of like an evil CIA. Or, no, an evil FBI. They do a lot of stuff for the government, but they're not necessarily, like, running the country. Does that make sense? More like an evil FBI.
If only Perry were here, she'd understand.
Don't tell me Perry is... Don't
There's
tell me
that
Perry is
Lynette.
actually Arlecchino.
Also, Paimon's getting a strange feeling.
That we're being watched? Yes.
It almost feels like she's not really here with us. Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us or if she's mistaken us for someone else.
The secret, not so secret police though, because they're literally in every fucking country, and they have like diplomatic relations and shit. More like extended hands of the government. It's a weird middle ground. I'm not very good at explaining. I'm sorry.
Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk to. We should keep her company for a little longer.
Perry the
She's
platypus?
so young, but it seems like she's been through a lot. It's getting windy. I should close the window.
Perry the depressed platypus. Wait, didn't she say that shit in the anime?
Ooh, look at the moon.
Wait a minute.
Isn't it pretty?
Carnival.
Hey, wanna hear a secret? I heard that if you look up at the night sky in Snezhnaya, you can see the aurora. It's supposed to be super pretty. Even prettier than the moon tonight.
I'd love to see it. Hey, if they actually put that in the game, it's gonna fuck, okay?
Perry and I promised each other that once we're older,
Oh
we're
no!
gonna go see it together. But I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot.
Oh no! I have so
should
many
really go
community
talk to
drops for a
Mother,
game I don't
But
play.
we just fought. She doesn't want to see me. And I'm too scared to face her.
Alright, Chronicler, you know what you gotta do. You gotta download the Depression Genshin game. Oh no, this is... I know too much lore from the anime episode. Oh no.
What should I do?
She's not talking about Arlecchino. Oh no. After some time, Clairvy seems to come back to herself.
Paimon really doesn't understand what's going on with her.
You might get
Well,
father.
Let's head back. We've got an
Cool.
early morning tomorrow.
I'm already playing like 3 MNOs. Well, add another one, you coward. Also, it's not really an... It's not
Alright,
really
looks
massive.
like we're all here. Let's go ahead with the plan.
Before we do that... Question. But fuck, I'm kind of interested. I wouldn't... It's not really an MMO. It's got more RPG elements than MMO.
Oh? What is it?
Have the Knave and the Doctor ever worked together?
What makes you ask that?
Well, we kinda ran into Clairvy last night, and that's what she told us. We met the doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous, and he's done all sorts of bad things.
Paimon, I think they know who the fuck the Doctor is, okay?
It's possible that Father and the Doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't think Father would work with him.
Now, Mother, on the other hand...
We're not really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them. That doesn't exactly set the stage for a successful partnership.
The one before Arlecchino. What country is Sumeru? It's, the little child I was running around as, that's her country. She's the god of that country. They have an academia and a big old desert. And it's really big and I don't like running through it. But it's based off, Sumer? Or Samaria? There's a real IRL equivalent, but it's kind of like Middle Eastern-ish coded.
I did hear, though, that when Father first became a Harbinger, the doctor offered to work with the House of the Hearth. Father rejected most of his proposals, except for one. It had to do with some sort of secret experiment.
Secret experiment? Could that be what Kirby was talking about?
Old man simps over goddess and she dies and turns into child. It's not fucking wrong. It's not wrong.
I don't think so.
Oh, and then he locks up the child god for 500 years. There's also that.
I don't know any details about the experiment itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent operation. The doctor only proposed a direction for the research. That was the extent of his involvement.
Thank you.
I still don't think that counts as working together.
Huh. Not 500, it's 3,000. I thought they only locked up Nahida for 500 years. Even though she's still technically 3,000 years old. I could be wrong. Oh my god, there's a fucking fly in my face. Please leave.
The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. That doesn't seem to be the case with the situation Clairvy referred to. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to. But I am asking you to trust us on this. The House of the Hearth has its own principles. There are certain lines we're not willing to cross.
I mean, that's good, but also, come on, gang.
Clairvy seems to think the knave and the doctor work together to do something horrible. If that turned out to be true, Paimon doesn't know how he would even face you guys. It's just that it doesn't seem like Clairvy is lying either.
It's a different knave! I know lore!
The easiest thing to do would be just ask the knave directly, but Paimon doesn't think she'd tell us.
Let's focus on the plan for now. Like Lynette said, we can only focus on one thing.
Father didn't come back last night. She's probably still near the shore. We'll be counting on you to distract her.
Ah, lads, not again.
Lynette, you're with me. Freminet, you know what to do. Be on your guard, everyone.
We won't have our child this time.
Right, let's get to it.
What a perfect place to take a second while I eat some chicky nuggies. I will be back, and if you would like to chat in the chat, or an alternative, if you would like to join the Discord and chat there as well, you are more than welcome. But until then, I'll be back. It should probably just be like it's 10 minutes, probably. Alright, gamers, who's ready to return to France? Gotta go do D&D. Enjoy nuggies! Thank you, Chronicler. I did enjoy my nuggies. And Nova, what's with the sad little face? Don't give me a sad little face. I'm a little guy. Don't deserve sad little face. Alright, France, what you got for me? We're gonna go exercise a ghost child. Let's go.
Let's try somewhere further away this time.
Good luck, gamers. I would look for Freminet, but he's not here. I have to go back to the beach. Fantastic. Fuck, at this point I may as well just teleport to Fontaine and get my rewards. Why is there another... Thanks. I desperately needed that. Noom. I will give Fontaine this. The music slaps. Despite everything else, it does in fact slap. One of these days I'll do that. So did you stand out here all night so we could do our little shit? Meowdy.
Ah, it's you two again. I must say, you look a bit pale. Did you have trouble sleeping last night?
Okay, if she's noticing small details like that, she 100% knows that we're here for a distraction.
A little.
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles.
She knows!
So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep? Or should I give you some time to rack your brain for a topic to discuss before I ask any questions?
Oh!
Although I must profess to being curious. Without child here, how do you plan on distracting me?
Damn, she knows!
Us? Distract you? A good one. But no, we were just here for a chat.
Paimon.
Looks like you could have used some extra time to think. No matter. If you don't have any other plans, why don't you accompany me somewhere?
Damn, she knows.
Don't worry. I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
The ocean breeze is sure nice today.
So you know everything then.
Children always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. But nothing gets past me. Least of all a little scheming.
That's so fair though.
I think I'll let them have at it for a little longer. I can be very patient. Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia.
Ooh, we're going far away.
Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along. If only for your friends' sakes.
Now she's holding my ass hostage? How dare, ma'am? Well, obviously we fucking go.
She clearly knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch to say she was threatening us just now.
Let's release the little birdie. Whoa, whoopsie.
Oh, good idea. Hopefully he sees it in time. Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up. Based on what the knave was saying just now, it sure didn't seem like it'd be anything good.
No, very astute, Paimon. Very astute. Jesus. At least she's helpful.
Okay,
Is
then
she
we probably
though?
shouldn't keep her waiting. It seems like Lyney and the others are on thin ice, so let's do our best to not get them in any more trouble.
They should have let Paimon say fuck so she could say thin fucking ice. Yeah, at least Arlecchino can play like a little dumb. But like, how did they think this was gonna work? I'm gonna teleport here first and get my fucking daily rewards so that I don't see the exclamation mark in the top corner. It makes me sad when I see it. Bada bing, bada boom. The power of friendship. Oh shit, I ran right past it. I got distracted by the quest.
Thank you for
Thank you.
Astra.
Ad Astra Abacock. I don't know where that came from. I'm so sorry. And a gun! Now we can progress the story. I don't know. I'm so sorry, hero. I don't know where that came from.
Seeing as we still have some time before my meeting, we might as well enjoy some pleasant conversation while we wait.
This entire setup isn't implicating at all. Can't wait for Charlotte to suddenly fucking show up and snap photos.
I'm glad to see you get along with my children.
They're good little
Being
guys. I
surrounded by
love
good
them.
companions is necessary for a child's development.
Oh, you know what's necessary for a child development? Have you considered not murdering them?
You're not planning on doing anything to them, are you?
I assume you're referring to Lyney, Lynette, and Freminet. Although, there's that situation with Filial and Nentoy as well.
Glasses, Jesus.
It appears quite a few people have been acting out lately.
Please don't.
No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the house meet the same fate.
Ah!
There are no exceptions.
It's a little slap on the wrist, go by. It's not death, because she's better than mother, she is father.
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Paimon! Well, they are dead, so you know.
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives? I'm sorry to disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no one. In my organization, everyone is responsible for their own actions.
You're so right, they're so fucking dead.
But don't you care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin.
Damn.
The House of the Hearth is hardly an exception. You could say our principles are more stringent than most.
She do kinda have a point though, fuck.
Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least.
Ooh, thunder.
As our guests,
Nice.
you two will not be held accountable along with them.
I appreciate it. Excuse me, but is there no other way to solve
I would
this?
imagine Lyney, Lynette, and Freminet will be able to keep their lives.
Good. I still need to play as him every so often. Hooray! Their blood isn't on my hands! Hooray! Nice and free! Hooray!
As for Filion and Toy and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do. They can try to escape, but once you know our secrets, there's no getting out alive.
Hold on, give me a sec. Hey, babe. Can you turn on the lamp, please?
Wait, I'm sorry, Kelly, on the line. Is it Kelly?
Thank you. There we go. I'm back.
But that's awful.
Ah, you seem concerned. Out of consideration for my guests, I suppose I could turn a blind eye for a little longer.
We will just remember that we know who killed them. Hey, if we take her to New Valette, like put her ass in jail, then we could cause another diplomatic crisis. Everyone wins. No, they don't. Everyone fucking loses.
If Lyney and the others manage to dispose of Claire V in the meantime, all evidence of their wrongdoing will be lost. In that case, I could hardly punish them for something I couldn't prove.
So they have to succeed.
If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable. And the punishment will be severe.
It's a deal then, I
Oh,
guess.
and here, I believe this belongs to you. Do try and keep better track of it next time.
God fucking damn it.
It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it. Permanently.
Wait, where did you get that?
Damn. Fuck.
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have to chat. Now, for the matter at hand.
Look, man.
I asked you to meet me here because I have business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it would be prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being. There will always be time later to run off and tell Lyney what you've learned.
To be fair, before she started talking, I was thinking that once we released the bird, like, Lyney wasn't gonna get it, but I didn't think she would just straight up show it to us and be like, I got your little trick. I thought it would have waited until we would have been like, hey, didn't you get the bird? And Lyney was like, no, I didn't. What do you mean? Like, oh my god. She's coming at me with the big dick energy. I'm kind of here for it, but also scared. Terrified. Thank you.
Well, time to go. Looks like we wrapped things up just in time.
Hooray! I'm glad we got that settled. Yay! Negotiations! I'm so glad I mined 10 ore in that time. So glad.
Ah. Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Ah, the fact that it's a ghost, I can't punish my children loophole. My favorite.
Ah.
Bonk. We're straight up meeting with New Valette? Hi. Again. We're good little guys.
It's been a while, Monsieur Neuvillette.
2 daddies in 1 room? Crazy. Thanks, I hate it.
I must say, I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palais Mermonia operates with an efficiency worthy of admiration.
Usually it doesn't, but since you're a foreign envoy that we've had a lot of problems with in the past, we expedited. Well, that's something I heard.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the proper level of respect.
You're so right.
Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis.
That's so
I
fair.
see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well. If I may inquire as to the purpose of your visit.
Make him say the funny line. What's the funny line? What Neuvillette funny line do you have? Are you thinking of?
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding matter that I would like to see resolved before I go. It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal.
Ooh,
Please
she's a writer.
review it at your leisure, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Huh, alright. What a way to make them not say more dialogue. They were like, man, this thing is really dialogue heavy. Oh! Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinal. How did you know that was Neuvillette? I'm impressed with how much I assumed you didn't listen to my Genshin lore. I'm more impressed you spelled it right.
I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing
You know
offense,
what? That's
I
fair.
must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinal. That requires me to get rated, though. So, I cannot make him say the funny line yet.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette. So allow me to use water as an analogy.
God, does this man love tasting water.
A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out. As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren riverbed behind.
Not everybody has to die.
Not all rivers are destined to reach the ocean, but I would not see their existence rendered meaningless. I believe the water that flows within them is simply meant for a different destination.
Not really, knave!
Like a field in need of irrigation. Or perhaps the glass of a certain water-tasting enthusiast.
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
Hit you with the frozen lake. I think I get what she's saying. But I don't.
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
Oh!
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's strained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
Huh? Wanna say that in plain speak, you backwash? Oh my god, Nova! Pop off! Don't kill all your children.
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your proposal. Perhaps you could expound on that?
Expound!
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine. And, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
She's trying to withdraw the Fatui?
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
Probably.
Tartuffe? Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean? My deepest condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been involved in his passing.
I mean, it's for a good cause, but also, Jesus Christ. Wait, was that her character demo? Was that her character demo story?
Of course, if you
What
accept
the
my
fuck?
proposal, Monsieur Neverland.
Hungry
I'm
Paimon,
sure
huh?
certain measures could be taken to reduce the frequency of such troubles.
You choose your words carefully, lady. Nice, I might accept your proposal.
Please give us the TLDR.
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Neverland. Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Freminet for you to enjoy. I do hope I get a chance to hear your impressions.
Why did game get
Perhaps
crunchy?
at our next meeting? Yes?
Did game get crunchy? Did it fix itself? Oh, there was a brief drop in frames. It should be fixed now. This bitrate sandwich tastes funny. You know, guys, it should be done. It's cloudy and stormy. So game go BRRR sometimes. Forgive.
Indeed. I trust you would not overlook your commitment in the meantime.
Oh, great. That means it's gonna be crunchy on the VOD.
Traveler Paimon, time to go.
Maybe. We'll see. I haven't had that many problems with it when I download them from Twitch. But we'll see. Oh, thunder again. Hooray. Is it still crunchy? Hold on. Is it still crunchy? I think it's fine now. Okay. It says the drop frames only stayed at 283, so hopefully that's the end of it? Hopefully. Okay, it's fixed. Okay. Thank you, guys. Ooh. It do be thundering a lot now, though. Ah! The little egg with the tail makes me want to give you a little pats for the furry. Damn, this is a long-ass quest, though. Shit. I hope the Sino quest has a little bit more fighting in it. This motherfucker doesn't keep the main character in a rotation. I used to, but she's not that great.
So,
As a
what
for a
exactly
unit,
were
for a
you
unit,
talking about back there?
for a unit. Honestly, her only elemental one that I really liked was Animo, but all her cooldowns are too fucking long, and I don't want to use her.
Paimon only heard you mention some rivers, a large body of water, and then some kind of irrigation scheme.
We know you don't get metaphors, Paimon.
You really want to know? I would imagine there might be more pressing concerns at the moment.
Emergency food.
Lyney, Paimon really hopes everything's going okay.
Sandwich. Quanchy.
Oh, Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your ticket cap on, don't you, Traveler?
Can you not say that shit out loud, Paimon? The knave may seem relaxed, but she didn't seem to be joking earlier when she said those who betray the organization must pay with their lives. I think she's serious about punishing those kids. How should we stop her? No, there's something else we need to figure out first. Fuck them kids, but don't fuck them kids! While we were talking in front of the Palais Memoria, she mentioned Clervy's name. Does that mean she knew where Clervy was this entire time? Maybe she even anticipated how Lyney and the others were going to act. Ah yes, tell her about her plan too. I mean, she already knew we were the distraction, so I think she knows everything. Hello?
Oh, shoot. Are you alright?
Who are you?
Oh, jeez. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
jeez,
I
guys.
was so focused on selling these papers, I wasn't looking where I was going.
I was also not paying attention, sir. You have the scar.
Well,
Horror?
let me make it up to you at least. Here, take
Hor?
this paper. On the house.
He kind of looks familiar.
Oh,
Whore!
you don't have to give us anything.
Please, I want to. It's not like I'm short on supply. All the extras will be useless come tomorrow anyway.
You sound a lot more nasally than I thought you would.
It's my fault, really.
Newsboy.
I was just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family, but
I bit off more than I can chew. I haven't had many takers today, so I'm still swimming in papers.
What's going on here?
Hi!
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident. I should probably get going, actually, so...
Hold on.
Oh! Uh-oh!
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with Mora, it's just... I don't have any on me at the moment.
I'll take 3 papers. Here, your payment.
Good father.
Thank you for your patronage. May the Archons bless you with good fortune. If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory though, right? I'm getting married soon, so sometimes it's hard to not get ahead of myself.
I high-five myself too.
Anyway,
sometimes.
I should head out.
You good old fucking...
Goodbye.
No, no. Hands. Hands. Hands? It doesn't like when my hands go together. I love my goofy little sheep tracker.
Well, now that my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson.
Poisson!
We've even acquired some light reading to enjoy along the way.
Hello, Spooky! Look, it's Daddy!
Why don't we stick around for a little longer?
Aw, Paimon, the boat ride's gonna take forever.
Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
Paimon! You know what? That's actually in character. Good job. I'm sorry you're so wait. No, don't be sorry. I know you was at work. It's okay. Looks like Paimon is trying to buy us more time. If we head back now, I doubt Lyney and the others will have made any progress. We're gonna go and get food.
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy, but your efforts are meaningless.
Can we still get McDonald's?
That being said, I could be persuaded to give Lyney some extra time.
Ooh.
I just have one condition.
Uh-huh.
If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Claire V, are you not? And my relationship to her?
Yes. Very. Thank you.
Wait. Why are you being so generous all of a sudden? You're not gonna ask us to do something bad, are you?
I need you to murder Clervy.
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things.
Well, now I'm offended. Rude as fuck.
Then what can you possibly...
The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Demands and threats only get you so far.
Alright then, let's hear it.
Wonderful. Here it is.
Ooh. Mwah.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Heart.
She's planning some shit.
Okay. Sounds normal enough.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean, when the time comes? When is that supposed to be?
It's when the time comes. Don't
That
you
is for
fucking
you
listen,
to
Paimon?
decide.
Heard.
Then we have a deal. Follow me.
Alright, pop off. Cool. Where go? She's gonna kill Nuvi whatever. The fact that you call him Nuvi whatever, I think is my favorite part. No, we can't kill his ass. He's a god. No, well, he's a dragon. Why is it all the way over here? Not near any fucking teleporters. Why are we— there's no food over there. Where are we going? Please. Fucking bet. I will bet. Fuck you. Follow the knave to the nameless ruin? With all the bugs? I have these marked because they're where I would pick up the bugs to level up Ridesley. Near the Ridesley bugs? Near all the Fatui hideouts? Shit, she's planning to murder me. I love running through France. Okay, but no lie though, Fontaine is gorgeous and I love it. Hooray, we're at the edge of the map. Mont est Mont est east. Mont est east. That's how you say that shit. From a non-French speaker.
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. It used to be a grand building. Now it's nothing more than a pile of rubble.
The window! Is this the old house?
No one comes here anymore. Nor does anyone care about what once happened here.
Oh, shit.
Although, this place does have something to do with the story I'm about to tell you.
Story time!
It was before I became a harbinger. And before Lyney and the others joined the House of the Hearth. Due to certain events, I first killed Clairvy and then her mother. And this is where it all happened.
Oh!
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Yeah. Why?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning.
She's Perry. She has to be, right?
Clairvy was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth.
Ooh.
From the outside, it seemed like a fairy tale. A thriving family made up of kind adults and friendly children. Crucibina was the knave at that time,
big lightning.
And the House of the Hearth was under her control.
Ooh.
She was Clairvy's mother by blood, but she was also the mother to all the children in the house. Clairvy was happy here, for a time. But she quickly realized that being part of this family wasn't a fairy tale at all. It was a kind of purgatory.
Purgatory?
Holy shit.
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Teyvat. But as for how to raise them, that depends entirely on the person in charge. Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title.
Holy shit.
It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process. There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they still served a purpose.
My fucking god!
They would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions. Nothing more than tools to be used and then discarded.
Oh my god. They weren't fucking kidding.
So those were the experiments Clairvy was talking about. But what actually happened to her? You said that Clairvy was Crucibina's daughter, so if Clairvy tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened.
Paimon, that's the dumbest argument I think you've ever made so far. Of course she wouldn't listen. Oh my god.
Despite
dummy!
Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She forced Clairvy
Fucking
to join
hell,
the
you're
House of the
right.
Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother. To prove that she treated all her children equally.
To prove she treated all the children. Oh my god! What the fuck?
Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail.
She's 7!
When her efforts failed, the only other option was to rise up and try to fight back. Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibina had created.
Oh my god. Ah!
Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth. Her name was BRRR.
BRRR? Perry the Platypus.
Wait, the friend that Clairvy mentioned?
Who's also Arlecchino.
Friend, huh? I suppose we can call her that for now.
Well...
Clairvy was a chief.
They're not even hiding it. They're like, yeah, it's her.
BRRR, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded. Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade.
Hell yeah.
Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first.
Oh my god.
While Clairvy longed for freedom, Peruere was convinced that, amid all the fighting and violence, she would make it until the end.
Oh yeah, no, this is literally the fucking anime short that they uploaded. Oh my god.
Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clairvy told Peruere that she hoped to create a real family, where no one would be killed or sacrificed.
That's a very sweet sentiment. Oh my god.
There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clairvy proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to run away,
Ooh.
ask for help,
Big thunder,
or expose the truth. But her efforts only earned her beating after beating.
Oh.
The only thing that kept her going was her strength of will.
This model isn't working for me anymore. Hold on.
Even
Sad.
with her body racked with pain, she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and Peruere would look out at the moon together, a fierce longing for freedom shining in her eyes. But one day that light simply vanished.
Oh my god.
Oh no. What happened?
What the fuck?
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure. She and Peruere weren't children anymore, but finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless as ever. It was during this time that Peruere suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question, why not take down the very person sitting on top of this throne of lies? Mother herself.
Which is a badass move, but also... she's not cool. She had a funeral for her pet spider! You're so right, Spooky!
Clairvy rejected that proposal. She claimed that, as a famous harbinger, Crucibina possessed an unimaginable amount of power.
I mean, also true.
Trying to kill her would have an incredibly low chance of success.
Correct.
Clairvy
but
never
you have
gave
to
another
try.
reason, but Peruere could see it written all over her
She's
face.
just emo.
Clairvy still thought of Crucibina as her mother. Killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to cross.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty fucking hard, as well as I'm sure every beating had other indoctrination in it, so, you know.
If she couldn't escape and fight back, then only one option remained.
Thank you so much, Traveler.
Precisely. Death was the only way that she felt she could be free.
Oh my god.
It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Peruere. The very person that had stood by her side all those years. It was a fierce battle. But ultimately, Clairvy decided to let Peruere end her life.
Jesus fucking Christ.
From that moment on,
I just live here,
Peruere's
man.
journey was one written in flames. When
No?
the rain finally came and washed it all away, there she stood.
Why are you
The sole
laughing?
victor in Mother's endless game of slaughter. A trail of corpses strewn across her path to success. It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end. She wasn't surprised by the fact that she emerged as Mother's undisputed heir. Rather, her success left her with an inexplicable sense of restlessness. She was unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation.
They're doomed, Yuri!
Perhaps you two would like to take a guess.
Don't do that
as to
to
what it
me.
was.
Killing the person at the very top.
Crucibina, you mean? But...
Correct. This is the place where Peruere killed her best
I think
friend.
we're gonna have to kill
A
this
mere
guy,
year later,
Paimon.
This is also the place where she fought tooth and nail to kill the mother they shared.
It's giving Cowabummer.
The moment she acted, any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. It's one of the principles of the house. Only those who survive get to write the rules.
Jesus Christ.
Peruere won the battle.
Is
and
this the new
became a
boss
harbinger
battle?
herself. After which Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, bestowed upon her a new name. Arlecchino.
Wow! I'm so shocked! It's not like they had stills of child Arlecchino the whole time, but holy fuck. I know I already watched it in the anime short, but hearing her describe it, Jesus Christ!
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about, it was you all along. You're Perraware. Arlecchino is just a name you got later.
Thank you for the summary.
I left that name behind long ago. I must say, hearing it now does bring back memories.
She is Perry the Platypus!
After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlecchino, but as father.
Holy fuck. I'm so intimidated right now.
And that is where the story ends. Any more questions?
The Clervy we met, who is she exactly?
Yeah. Based on what you just told us, Clairvy wasn't a little kid when she was killed. So the Clairvy we met, was she really a spirit at all?
I don't... I can't wait for Stepmother next! Oh my god! Where do you go from here? Grandma? I don't know why that bonk didn't come through. Wait, you shouldn't be able to see bonk. Wait, yes you should. I lied. I redid all my stuff the other day, so... You are welcome to try again. But that should have worked. How weird. Was she really a spirit at all?
I suppose you could call her an illusion born of flame.
Hey, and
Her
you're a pyro
existence
user.
is like ashes to a fire. Something left over in the wake of blaze and ruin.
Jesus Christ.
You see, a certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume.
But that's separate from your vision, correct?
Of course. The chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim.
What the fuck?
Clairvy is a very special case.
It says everything's working. I had to refresh the source, so maybe it'll work now? Weird.
Clairvy died when she was 16
She's
years
double
old.
pyro!
But what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self.
The fuck?
Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected. Most of her memories were lost to the blaze as well.
Why do you have a brush next to your name? Because we've reached the path to affiliate, and you're my artist. Because you made fan art. My first little artist.
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self. Lose 10 years' worth, however. And it would be like living in the past. Like returning to a version of yourself that never grew up.
Adequate, however, still traumatic.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
Thunder. Not gonna lie, Nave, that shit makes no sense. Memories.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clairvy is someone trapped in time. It may seem like she exists with us in the present, but she truly lives in the confines of her own past.
Sources, trust me, bro.
So
Oh
if
my
all of that
god.
is true, then you must have known about Clairvy for a long time.
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes
Sources,
she
a
would look after
crack
the
pipe.
children. She's even saved some of their lives.
Oh, wow. Really?
But other times, she would hide from me and become obsessed with revealing the truth about the house to anyone who will listen.
I mean, that's a fair, like, motivation, though. The worst of the rain is going south of us. Hey, I'll take it.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time.
Mm-hmm.
Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight. They failed, yes? The reason is actually quite simple. In Clairvy's mind, the house is impossible to escape. And it is this very perception that traps her there.
Yo, that's depressing as fuck for a ghost, though. Oh my god. That's racist? What's racist? Huh?
But no matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved.
Huh?
I don't anticipate so much as a single speck of ash will be left behind this time.
Hello?
Wait!
Huh?
Paimon can understand why you might want her gun, but isn't there another way? So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend! At least talk to her first!
What the fuck?
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. That goes for Filial and Nantoy as well. She's had quite the effect on them.
I
hope you understand. The difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules, not our policy for enforcing them.
Huh?
Upholding the rules without question is a trait we both share. Because that is how a household should be run.
No. Sarah, speak! Speak, Sarah!
Is this really what you want to do?
She got lore! She got lines!
Whatever could you mean?
Huh? What? Fuck off.
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Oh my god, Sarah, please talk more often, please.
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs. Anger and sorrow.
I forget she can talk! Me too, though.
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
Sure.
Well, it appears it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall.
Oh!
I do believe I've kept my end of the deal. I give your friends quite a bit more time. As for what happens now, we'll just have to wait and see.
Fear! I am scared now! Can we collect more buggies?
Here they are, Father.
Chaplot! You bitch!
You gonna execute him? Seeing something like that would actually be a first for me.
Fuck off, Foltz!
Lyney!
Clairvy.
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time. But I still failed. I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
Well, I mean... Foltz like me for real. No, don't be like Foltz!
Huh? Are you... Perry?
Oh.
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
Perry!
Shh, stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first, I believe certain scores need settling.
Fear! Oh.
Father, let me explain.
Oh no, my boy! My
Out
child!
of my way.
Ah!
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house. And for that, you must be punished. Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later. As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
Oh no.
By traitors? Do you mean us?
Oh my god, she literally is just like, you mean us? The fuck?
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to...
Foltz, why don't you share what you heard?
Ooh.
Yes, Father.
Oh, why do you sound
Secret
like
midnight
that?
meeting number 3. Participants, Filial, Nantoy, Sato, Toddy. Nantoy clearly said, if only Father wasn't the one who took us in.
Oh!
Sato added, I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal person. Filial was the worst of them all.
Hey,
She
yo!
called us crazies and said a bunch of mean things about Father.
I mean, you are a little crazy, bud.
I did not! You're lying! Fultz is trying to frame us.
Damn, he do be sounding real punchable, though. Yes, Father, so they were talking mad shit.
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started talking about Clairvy. You were using all those things Clairvy brought up as an excuse to question Father.
Oh!
We're birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to destroy it. That's what you said, wasn't it?
Oh my god, you're so punchable.
You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh?
I mean...
And you, Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed, watched over you, and changed your dressings? Come on, let's hear it then. What's your reason for all this?
Damn, she talking a lot.
You're wrong, Filial.
Oh!
We don't want you to die. You're our family.
Liar.
Whole lot of nothing
You
to
wouldn't be
say.
doing this
Damn,
if that were the
Nova.
case. So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
We all live in the House of the Hearth. You know the type of work we do, Filial. A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. It's not like it's never happened before.
Oh!
That kind of thing is hard to forget.
Damn. Alright, pop off.
That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7 secret meetings. A lot of the things you talked about really crossed the line.
Ah!
You've been spying on us for half a month?
Oh!
Wait a second. Now that I think about it, the move to Poisson was just a way to make it easier to spy on us, wasn't it? Because we were all in one place. You've had this planned all along.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Filial, Nantoy, I'm sorry. I owe you both my life. I owe Clairvy too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned, I wouldn't be standing here today. If this were any other situation, I would do anything to repay that kindness, even if it cost me my life.
Then give it.
But rules are rules. I'm sorry. My hands are tied.
This is a very lawful house.
Why? Why?
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake, and we should own up to it.
Finally, someone with some sense.
We broke the rules, plain and simple. And now we have to face the consequences.
Sheplo stabbed everyone.
I'm sorry, Father.
Damn.
We accept our punishment.
Well, you do.
Sheplo, according to the rules of the House of the Hearth, how should these traitors be punished?
All those who betray the house pay with their lives.
Fuck.
And so it shall be.
Oh no, is this the time comes?
Father, please wait!
Oh, Lyney.
Something you want to say, Lyney?
Oh, Lyney, oh,
Please
buddy.
reconsider, Father. What Filial and the others did, does it really count as betrayal?
Fuck them kids, they're
We all come from
kids!
broken families. From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home. But the truth is, none of us know what a real home should look like.
You know, he's spitting, though.
I'm not saying I have all the answers. All I know is this. Killing Filial and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever been.
I love the speech, Lyney. However, you literally commit war crimes. Lyney talking mad facts for a bottom! Damn! Alright, first off. True. Carry on.
Loud.
So
Dummy.
Dummy!
Please, reconsider.
Oh my
I
god.
agree with Lyney.
Lynette!
Father, please.
Oh, even Freminet.
Lyney, you... I also agree with Lyney.
Let's go, Chaplot! Uh-oh.
An order once given cannot be rescinded.
Oh.
However, given the extent of your determination, I suppose we shall have to go about this a different way.
Uh-oh.
Draw your weapons and face me.
Uh-oh.
Our weapons?
Father, are you referring to a duel?
Precisely. The rules of the house will not be altered. Traitors must be punished. However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules.
Ooh.
One that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength, and I shall offer a concession.
Wait. Beat. Father.
Oh, you're giving him an anxiety attack.
Impossible. Father is way too strong, even for Lyney.
Hey, not too strong for my Lyney. Maybe for yours fault, but not for mine. Aw, sad boy. Fuck you, fault. Hell yeah. He's really gonna fucking do it. Let's go, gamers! Oh, let's go, gamers! Do I get to play as them?
Did you hear that, Traveler?
Fuck it, we ball! Let's go!
Lyney and the others have to duel the knave. What should we do? Can they really win something like that?
When the time comes. Rah!
If they lose, those people from the house are really gonna be executed. Hey, are you listening?
Yes, Paimon, I know the stakes. Jesus Christ. Is executing them really what she wants? No. Oh.
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
She gets to speak again!
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
Back then, she never actually answered my question. But that makes the answer pretty obvious, doesn't it?
Oh. Looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this. Guess that means there's no chance she's throwing the duel on purpose, huh?
Well, first off, even if so, she wouldn't throw that shit on purpose. That would be dumb. Alright, I respect her now! There's no way the knave will lose on purpose, though.
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem
Here
most
it
appropriate
is.
in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
She leads the house. But really, it's Lyney.
What's wrong? Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
Traveler?
We're helping too, bitches! Why is our model always with the basic-ass one-star weapon? I'd like to see for myself what the fourth of the Harbingers can do.
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
Shut the fuck up, Paimon. If that's okay.
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal, after all. All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all. Any less, and you may just lose your life.
They gave us a full party, gamers! To the house, not to her. Exactly. No, Arlecchino's whole shtick is like following the rules but also bending around them. She's fantastic. Woohoo! It's loading the boss battle! Can't wait to get my ass kicked because I don't use half these characters. It gives me my group! Oh, damn. I can lower the difficulty! Which is really unfortunate because, I have a pyro user. Hey, rude. Rude as fuck.
Is it my turn now? And voila!
Lyney's helping! He's helping!
Invisible evidence! Boom! Cut to the chase.
Oh, it's getting way too easy.
Let's move out.
Oh, the Latin choir, let's go!
Are you alright? alright?
I'm doing alright. Hey.
Like it.
Oh my god, they're all still there! They're watching me!
Rebuild! To minute with sword comes shadow.
Try to pace yourself.
Oh, pixels? Uh-oh.
With the fall of darkness, destruction.
Sorry,
shall
the
rise.
fights get a little blurry.
Have a taste of purgatory.
Oh, my next charged attack.
Hey!
Fuck. Hey.
And voila!
Motherfucker, get over here. Oh wait, this means I can't heal. Fuck. There we go. Wait, I cleared that one. Oh, I can heal. Okay.
Motion to compel. Are you alright?
I'm doing just fine, thanks. Why is she bitch made? It's because it's multiple phases.
I really have to draw my blade. Then...
The countdown has begun.
There we go. Surgeon, good.
You've proven to be a watch out for father's movements.
Thanks.
Ooh, cutscene.
Hot. Alright, hot. Oh, hell yeah. Oh my god. Stop barking in chat! Ah!
Kindness has been sealed away. My blade is all that remains.
Speed of light.
I wish you had captions.
Sword comes shadow.
Nope, nope, hold on.
The Temple of Wisdom.
I have to get the Temple of Wisdom up. Ow.
Watch out for father's movement.
I'm working on it, Lyney. Ah! Is she sniping me?
Allow me.
She's not doing a very good job at it.
Stay free. Don't blink. Hey.
Now we're
Over here.
Oh, hell yeah.
Grow.
Holy shit. I'm doing way better at this than I thought. Ah! No! I'm out of sprint!
Speed of light.
watch out for
Ah!
father's movements. Look out.
Ah! Ooh, cutscene! Oh, hell yeah. God, I love it when they do the fight scenes. Oh my god! Damn, if only Freminet could do that. I did see.
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
I know, I saw his little cat.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Oh, I know.
Oh.
No.
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry, father.
Aw, don't be sorry, bud. Don't be sorry. She wants it. Oh! Holy fuck!
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
She held back a claymore? Holy fuck! I know. Oh! Oh! Huh?
You're stronger than I expected.
Hell yeah. Denied. Ooh. The moon?
I can't move.
What? Huh?
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
Oh! Alex, don't just say boobies. But what the fuck was that? The moon? No movie? Huh? Mommy Milkies! That was... Mommy Milkies was Nova in chat. I don't want to hear it from you.
Earlier?
Hold on. Hold on. Jesus. I had to clear up a thing.
I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests, after all. We wouldn't want things to get too out of hand.
That was still pretty fucking bad. Oh my god, my boy.
Brother, are you alright?
Lyney.
Freminet, you should have been ready to
I am
murk
the victor
her.
of this duel. As agreed, the punishment stands.
Damn.
I never thought things would end like this.
Damn, and they still
However,
die?
Everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this, I'm prepared to change the method of execution.
Genshin, show death, please.
Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping. Do you still have them?
Execution of old age.
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but I've kept them super safe. I didn't lose a single one.
Wonderful. Then, in just a moment, I'll have you administer them.
What the fuck?
Bottled flames?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment. Under certain special circumstances, flames can be extracted from my person and preserved.
Hot?
Once ingested, searing pain will spread across every inch of your body. No harm will come to you physically, but your memories will be burned away.
Oh!
If you can withstand the pain. When you awake, you'll have forgotten everything you know about the House of the Hearth, and will be expelled from the organization.
Oh. Execution of... It's almost like a memory purge.
In other words, administering this concoction will kill the version of you that grew up in the house, and give you a new identity.
Does that change anything within Irminsul? 'Cause that's a lore question. The young man... Oh! He was Horaire! That's her execution! Oh, shit!
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self.
It is kind of a plot hole, but... I guess if you wipe a computer, in a certain extent, its memories are still there. So... I don't know. Only ask why 3 times. If my understanding of the knave is right, she really thinks of that as killing him. The Horaire that lived in the House of the Hearth is dead. The one that remains is simply a normal person living out his life. Okay. Okay. And he's about to get married! It's much better than actually ending their lives.
So, you're just letting us go, Father?
I mean, it's giving you what you want, so...
You misunderstand.
Yes?
Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die, and our secrets will die with you. So no, I don't intend to just let you go. Because the person who survives will be nothing but a stranger.
Jesus.
Even so, I won't have to live in fear anymore.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Don't cry, Filial.
Whoops, sorry!
You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes. Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver. Don't let yourself be controlled by your emotions.
Maybe it's like Wanderer where he forgot. That's what I'm thinking. I think it's like a Wanderer thing. But his was whole different because he erased himself from Irminsul. I'm thinking they still remain inside Irminsul. I could be... I don't know. It's very interesting.
Of course. I'll remember.
It just reminds me, Teyvat is fucked up for this.
Go pursue the life you really want.
Yes, Father.
Oh.
Chaplot, Fultz, Elwar. Take them back to Poisson. And bring Lyney and the others as well. I prepared 3 extra vials of bottled flames. As for whether to take them, the choice is yours.
Damn.
Goodbye, children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father. Thank you for all you've done for the house. I hope you have bright futures ahead of you.
Oh. Damn.
Father.
Holy fuck, though.
Let's go.
Why was I kind of hoping Genshin would just kill them on screen? Just for something different.
Here, grab my arm, Lyney. I'll help you walk back.
I don't want to hear shit from you, Fultz.
Thank you.
Hi, Claire V.
Claire V.
Cool. Hi. How are you? You I am gonna kill, though. Oh, they waited until nightfall so she could come out.
Can we talk now? I've been waiting for a super long time.
Ain't no way fucking Fultz is trying to be helpful. Fuck that guy.
You really are Perry, aren't you? I haven't seen you in so long. How come you're all grown up?
Damn, this shit's sad too.
Did I somehow travel to the future on accident? Or am I dreaming? What a long dream.
Ah!
Neither. You died, Claire V. That's what happened.
Whoopsie.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little. Speechless.
Don't worry, it gets worse. What do you mean it gets worse?
Oh. Okay then.
Damn, pop off.
That's it? You accepted it just like that?
Paimon, what else is she gonna
Yep.
fucking do?
If that's what Perry says happened, then I believe her. Perry wouldn't lie to me.
Oh.
Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happens in the future. If you're a harbinger now, Perry, that means Mother is gone, isn't she? Can you tell me about it? I want to know what happened to her. And to me.
Arlecchino, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it, knave.
You never stopped trying to defy fate.
I wouldn't say that.
At first, no one believed you. You could only vent your frustrations to the moon. In fact, you often sought comfort in the night sky. You wanted to see the aurora, so one night we promised each other we would go to Snezhnaya to see it together. Later on, you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time.
Oh.
Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness. Instead, she decided to make an example of you by slowly torturing you over time. That way, the other children would know what happens to traitors.
Oh my
Still,
god.
you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would be able to crown an ultimate victor among the children she raised. But you called on everyone to unite.
There we go.
To fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties.
Ooh.
Your efforts may have only delayed the inevitable, but still. You gave them hope.
Oh my god.
You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, you never turned your sword on Crucibina, and you never turned it on me. On that gloomy day, you told me, for the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. But now, I realize that the only freedom I truly possess is the freedom to choose to die.
She is 6 years old.
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn down.
Yeah, that's one way to fucking put it.
But somehow, I still think I understand.
Oh my god.
According to Mother's plan, only one of us was going to make it until the end. And I always hoped that person would be you.
Oh, that's really sweet, but also, ah!
If I could do it all over again, I still don't think I would make a different choice.
She is.
When I first met you, I knew you'd be able to do what I couldn't.
She is taking this shit surprisingly well. Jesus Christ.
Is that so? Even now, I'm not sure I truly understand what kind of freedom you were trying to pursue.
The freedom of choice? Of life? Bestie, I don't know either.
But as the head of the House of the Hearth and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. The freedom to choose their own fate.
She'll either move on or forget. Well, Arlecchino already said that she has to kill this version of Clairvy so that she stops coming to the house. So, although maybe she'll move on this time because we're here and that makes a difference.
It's something I discussed with the Iudex of Fontaine. The children who want to leave the house will have their memories wiped clean of all secrets pertaining to the organization.
Oh, that was the deal.
In return, they will be allowed to live a normal life in Fontaine without being prosecuted for their past.
Oh, that's what she meant by that. Okay.
Of course, I won't simply hand freedom to them on a silver platter. They have to fight for it and prove themselves worthy of it. Only freedom that is earned has true value.
I mean, for this organization, yes, but fundamentally I do disagree. But I see where you're coming from.
That's more than enough. That's exactly the kind of life I was fighting for.
Damn, that's really sweet.
You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king, and a really great father, too.
Aww.
I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Like, even right now, does she still think
it
she's
just
in
so
the
happens
house?
That our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places.
True.
Perhaps they would be willing to tell you what the outside world is like.
Hey, the cutscene's been going so long, it's sunny outside. Look, you're in the sun. You can move on now.
Really?
Yeah.
Of course.
Ah, fuck, it's still nighttime.
All over the
Fuck!
place. We got so many stories, we could probably talk your ears off for 3 days straight.
Damn, only 3? We've been to 4 nations. Whose nation are you skimping out on? Okay. She's talking about freedom, though. We gotta talk about Venti.
You know, I used to dream of being a bard.
Oh.
Playing the lute while singing into the winds of freedom. Even if there was no one there to listen, I would have continued to sing no matter what.
Oh my god, baby girl. And there's another dragon. He's kind of a dick.
Ah, that's where Mora comes from. I never knew that before.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
If I had some Mora, I would buy 3 new dresses. One for me, one for Perry, and one for Mother.
Oh, damn, she still loves
just
Mama.
Too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses. And Mother, she probably wouldn't accept something like that either. I guess I'd just have to keep them all for me then. I could wear a different one every day.
Oh my god. That's so wholesome. No, we're going through all of them. Fuck you, game.
Yokai you mentioned. What do they look like?
We mentioned
I once
yokai?
saw a drawing of this one guy with horns on his head and a super scary face. Are there any yokai like that?
She loves her mom.
Like you're talking about an Oni. Yep, we've met one, and let Paimon tell you, they're not nearly as scary as they look.
Loves her mom besides her being a bitch. And, you know, being a, you know, crime boss.
I was always too afraid to skip Mother's fighting lessons.
Oh.
But at the academia, I bet you could do all sorts of secret things in class. Things that have nothing to do with studying.
I did.
I'm just kidding.
It depends.
Being able to study whatever you want without having to fear for your life.
Ah, well.
Actually sounds pretty great.
Well, not whatever you want. Oh. Eventually, the conversation returns to Fontaine, the nation she once called home.
The situation was super dangerous. Lyney and Lynette were accused of committing a crime, and they were going to have to stand trial at the Opera Epicles.
Nobody tell her about Sino.
Oh no, that must have been hard for all of you. What happened next?
A lot, bestie.
Don't worry, we were able to turn the situation around super
Not the
quickly,
glasses!
To Detective Paimon, of course.
I saw that it got crunchy. Am I back? Hello? Our storm is really progressing. Shit. I saw that it got crunchy. Am I back? Okay, I think I'm back.
How'd you do that? Come on, tell me. Okay, so it was like this. After the failed magic show, we rushed to the scene and...
Are we really gonna go through all of Fontaine? Okay, thank God. Clervy is listening really intently to Paimon's story about our time in Fontaine. She seems really happy, like all her troubles have been forgotten. Maybe this is the first time she's ever been able to truly relax, but I'm not sure how long this moment will last.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow.
She dies in the sun.
Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time.
Damn. As time passes, she'll probably forget everything we've told her and go back to being that scared little girl who could only hide in the shadows. I was so busy thinking I didn't notice the sun has risen. Damn, we really talked all night. Fuck. She dies in the sun. Cutscene? Oh my god, I'm gonna see this child fucking dissolve.
You've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
Oh.
You're saying that I can finally leave? I get to experience the outside world as well?
Oh my god!
Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, BRRR.
Oh.
Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
Oh my god! She's fucking dead!
Clervy.
It's Rue all over again! Ah! I'm sad! God fucking damn it!
She left so soon. Paimon didn't even get to finish her story.
It's fine. Another one bites the dust!
I also have certain
Hero!
sentiments left unsaid.
Oh my god! Jesus Christ. Alright, bye Nova. Come back soon. Oh
I
my
wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just as beautiful as the ones in the pictures.
Damn, you really should have led with
But
that.
a shadow's memories reset at dawn.
Oh.
Had we delayed any longer, we wouldn't have had the time to say goodbye.
Oh, shit. How long have you experimented to know that?
May linger. Let them be lost to the coming of a new day.
Fine!
Father?
Aw, Lyney. Oh hey, he didn't take it.
Lyney! Hey, Lyney!
She didn't say and the others, it's just Lyney.
What is he doing back here? Let's go check it out.
Aww. Fuck.
Father, the bottled flames have been administered. Filio and the others have left the house.
Damn. Pop
And
off.
you? What have you decided?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. But we never wanted to leave the house.
I mean, that's true.
It's the only home we've ever known.
If
Lynette
anything.
and Freminet feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the Hotel Bouffe d'été. But I decided to come back and tell you where we stood.
I mean, to be fair, the whole reason why they hid it was because they wanted to, like, not bother Father? Technically? It was a little superfluous, but their ultimate goal was to help the house, not leave it. So.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps.
Oh,
and
shit?
become the next king of the house. Yet you seem to have different ideas.
Pop
I
off?
must admit, I'm rather surprised by your decision to stay. There's nothing wrong with choosing to live a quiet life. Leading this organization is a heavy responsibility. One not so easily carried by someone forced onto the throne.
Damn.
I just never understood what you saw in me. What made you believe I was deserving of that throne?
Just fucking look at you, dude. You have the publicity, you have the charisma. Once you get rid of your little, like, not to say temper tantrums, but kind of temper tantrums, you'd be a great crime boss.
You're brave, talented, and, most importantly, you cherish your family.
And that. See, he's a good little guy. Nothing wrong with that.
You would do anything to protect them, even if it costs you your life.
Which is true. Ooh. Flashy backies.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Lyney. It's all thanks to you that we were able to convince Father to back down.
Yeah, it might have been her plan from the start, but you know.
You're a hero, Lyney.
Fuck off, Foltz.
Hero. Father is the real hero. Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have walked away with my life.
I mean, that's also true.
She must have had it all planned from the beginning. From the very moment she suggested a duel.
That's also true.
I'm not deserving of that title. I'm not strong enough or smart enough.
She's not promoting you now.
In my opinion, all you need to be deserving of the throne is conviction and the necessary strength to act on it.
Foltz at least playing his character, right? Yeah, hateable fucking child is such a good character archetype. It's giving Timmy.
We may have different ideas of what it means to be a family, but you can hardly be said to lack conviction. What you truly lack is strength. For someone of your talent, though, that's something that will come with time.
Well, yeah, he's more of a dex build. He can't be all strength.
Even without that strength, you still chose to face me in a duel, even though the odds were stacked against you. That capacity to honor your convictions is what I truly see in you.
Aww.
Father.
I wasn't expecting the Lyney praise at the end. This is fantastic.
What tragedy or triumph may be in store.
My little boy is winning.
Being at the head of this organization requires the strength of will to face whatever comes. Caution will only hold you back. If reaching a certain standard were required to go after what you want, I would never have succeeded in killing my predecessor.
Well.
Back then, there was still a considerable gap between our abilities. Strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne.
Okay.
I understand.
Heard.
Father. Thank you.
Thanks for the dramatic zoom.
Children must grow up to surpass their parents. Only then can a family continue to flourish.
You know,
the
fair.
road ahead is not an easy one. So I'll ask you one last time. Are you certain you want to stay?
Yes.
You've done so much for me, Father, and that kindness must be repaid. Plus, with Project SCYTHE at hand, there are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down. Protecting my family at all costs. That's my conviction.
I love
Then
when
you're
he's
welcome to stay.
serious.
As for Project SCYTHE, you need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries try to take us down, I'm prepared to teach them a lesson.
Let's go!
Having members who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows.
Hello, Spiderweb.
We need only wait for our prey to come to us. At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain.
This music feels way
As for
too
the two
soft
of
for
you,
this
whether we
battle
meet again
plan.
as friend or foe, I'll remember the camaraderie we shared in this moment.
Thanks. I hope it
No
means
matter
something.
how arduous the journey ahead, I hope we both reach our desired destination.
Wait until 2 days later, there's more?
Okay. Cool. What am I waiting for?
I can't believe I already got a boss battle achievement, the fuck? Unleash 4 Scarlet Night Tides in a single battle. Oh shit! Heard. Pop off. I guess we'll wait 2 fucking days. Okay, so I definitely like her character a lot more than I thought I would. I mean, she's suave and smooth and charismatic and all the things already, right? So that's a pretty good slam dunk. But, like, I like her a lot more than I thought I would. And then, see, she does care about her kids. It's fine. No doctor experiments. It's fine. Still dubious whether or not she's from Fontaine, which I think is a little weird, but...
Didn't Lyney say that Lynette and Freminet were recovering at the Hotel Bouffe d'été? Oh, Paimon wonders how they're doing. Maybe we should go check on them.
You waited 2 days to go check on your friends? We're assholes. Jesus.
Ah, whoops. Bang the mic. But it looks like we're wrapping up.
Which is
The sun is
fantastic.
out. Our work's done for the day.
Because this
Shall we
was...
take a stroll?
This was a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be, and I'm very thankful for it. However, Jesus, what is Sino's gonna be? Bonk. You have to get ready for a concert? Ooh, what concert? Do tell. Why did I go down the stairs like a normal person? I should have just jumped off the edge of the cliff. What else is my wind glider for? You're going to a Hosier concert? Lucky! Have fun! I was gonna say put on Snapchat, but I won't promise I'll watch all of it.
Lynette? Freminet? How are you feeling?
Aw, that's cute. Y'all have
Much
fun.
better.
Happy
What a
anniversary.
relief.
What about you? Are you feeling alright?
I'm right as rain. Not traumatized at all.
I knew you'd come out unscathed. Us, on the other hand...
Oh,
well,
shit.
We've been bedridden for 2 days. I couldn't even turn over.
Damn, and y'all even have visions.
Oh,
Fuck.
and I wanted to ask, is Claire V... gone?
Permanently.
Lyney and the other members have left Poisson and returned to the House of the Hearth. according to him, there haven't been any more sightings of a spirit roaming the house.
I see.
Her wish has been fulfilled.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Father came to check up on us 2 days ago and told us about what happened with Crusabina and Clairvy.
Oh.
Actually, I've met Crusabina before.
Huh? Huh? How? What do you mean?
Wait, what? You've met the former knave?
Crusabina died a year after Clairvy. It was during the year between their deaths that I joined the House of the Hearth.
Huh? How old are you then? 'Cause you're like baby. So Arlecchino has not been a harbinger for long. How old is Arlecchino? What is age in this game?
Crusabina had an extremely cruel and radical way of doing things.
What the
While
fuck?
she was alive, the atmosphere in the house was suffocating.
Oh.
When I joined, though, the experiment she valued so much had already come to an end, and all the people involved, dead and injured alike, were gone.
Oh.
Crusabina never talked about the past with us newcomers.
Probably really old, like 25.
Father killed Crusabina and burned all her files. With that, the names of all the people subjected to her experiments, Clairvy included, were lost to the flames, along with the painful memories they represented.
But the records only went 5 years back. That they found. So, has Arlecchino only been a harbinger for 5 years? Or did the writing team not corroborate any of this at all? 'Cause what the fuck? I am... Huh? Jesus, and I thought... Wait. 'Cause they said... She killed Clairvy when Clairvy was 16, and they said Arlecchino was the same age, so they were both 16, and then a year later, she killed Crusabina, so she would have been 17. Is Arlecchino only 22 fucking years old? What? What is... They did not... Either they did not corroborate and not think this through, or they need to fix, like, something. Exactly! If Arlecchino was 17, and there's only 5 years of new records, then that would be... She would be 22. Which means everyone else is younger than 22? What is age in this game?
Father took in Lyney and me a couple months after that, but she never mentioned anything about Crusabina or Clairvy.
What?
It really seems like something she was planning to keep to herself.
But they joined the house when they were Bebino and Bebina. When they were little. The math is not mathing.
The last time you talked to her, did she mention why she kept it a secret for so long?
A couple months!
She said she didn't want us to be affected by the darkness of the past. She was worried we'd develop a false sense of gratitude towards her if we knew about it.
Other than the math, this quest has been fucking great.
The foundation of a family should be free of any corrupting influence. Whatever happened in the past, it has nothing to do with who we are now.
I love her impersonation of Arlecchino. That's fucking hilarious.
And that's what Father told us in the end.
Damn.
But I still thanked her for everything. It was only after hearing about what Crusabina did that I finally realized how insignificant our lives could have been. The members of the house meant nothing to her. To say that she valued them in any way even just as a tool, would probably be giving her too much credit. If Father hadn't taken over the House of the Hearth, I probably would have already...
Oh, buddy.
Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us. She doesn't believe that being indebted to her should be what ties us together.
I mean, that's a fair
But
sentiment.
even if we didn't owe her anything, we would still choose to stay. Because this is our home.
Our fucked
We
up
may have
little family
arguments or
home.
Times when we feel wronged. Some people may even choose to leave. But as long as Father is here, we will always have a home.
Aww.
Whether the path before us is bathed in sunlight or shrouded in shadow, we'll follow Father wherever she chooses to go. So I wanted to say thank you for helping us make it through this crisis. Without your help, we could have lost a lot more along the way.
Y'all are gonna be terrifying when Lyney takes over. I'm just saying.
Oh, we didn't do anything, really.
Just invite us back as guests and we'll call it even.
Of course. You're welcome anytime.
You still owe me seafood soup. Fucker. You still owe me soup.
Are Filio and Nantoy okay?
Who knows? They don't have memories no more.
I actually saw them at a cafe this morning.
Aw.
They didn't recognize me. From what I could tell, they were drinking coffee and talking about one of the operas that started running recently.
Interesting. So it's not like a full reset where they become like babies, but like, okay.
They seemed happy. If I had to take a guess, I would say they finally found the kind of life they always wished for.
Aww. What a happy ending surrounded by so much death. I'll have to tell Chronicler tonight, cause he was not having a good time. Did they really give me a hearth as a fucking present for finishing that quest? Hold on. Oh, is it just in my gift inventory? That's rude as hell. That's crazy. Oh my god. And would you look at that? I still don't even have enough for a 10 pull. Damn. I don't even have... Damn. That's alright. I do love that they're running Lynette and Freminet. That's so sweet. Ah, my little guys. Alright, I think that's all the Genshin I have in me today. Because Jesus fucking Christ. It went from being such a downer to such a happy time to being such a and now my math is wrong. Streamer luck? You want me to try with streamer luck? It's only singles. Summon, do it. Okay, I'll relaunch. Hold on. It's gotta load again. Oh, hey, there's my Discord I was about to shill. If you want to hang around, if you thought we were having fun, goofy times, then you're welcome to join the Discord, and we'll have more fun, goofy times in there. I'm part of the Quasar crew, which means the Terathan Chronicler and Nova Kaiser that were here earlier are also in there, and we can have a whole bunch of fun, spooky times. I do also have a YouTube. Let me get that fucking thing going if I could remember how to type. If you want to see any VODs, I have other Genshin VODs starting from Fontaine Act 2. Some of which with my other model that Snowbell Shill. That included my other model before I was 3D and rah! Look at that. There's my streamer luck. A nice 3-star. It do be a bow though. And yes, I am pulling for Lyney. I love Arlecchino-ish now. But Lyney's my boy. Lyney's my boy. Look, I'll go through all 9 of them. That's okay with me. I'll go through all 9 real fucking quick. I'm not worried about it. Just because I'm gonna play more eventually.
You know, if anything, I'm hoping for another Lynette. Or... I don't think I have Freminet on this account, so I'm also okay with that. Alright. I'm gonna give it a second. I'm gonna get a few more... At least one more fate in here. That way we technically get a 10 pull. Come on. Hey! Can you be a person? Sucrose? Sucrose? Sucrose the fuck? You're not even on this banner! How'd you get here? There's my streamer luck gang. I didn't want Sucrose! And 2 more. Oh wait, I have enough for 1 more over here. What the fuck? Okay, come on. My boy, my child, come home. I know I have you on my other account, but I would love to have you here too. Come be my special little guy. If you give me enough luck, I'll even get your weapon. Like, you know what? And we're just gonna have happy, fun times. This is really... Do you want to make me sad? He does. My boy. My good little guy. God fucking damn it. I probably went too fast. And now I'm just poor. And 1 sucrose richer. What the fuck was that about? Get your ass over here. Do I even have you C6? I have you C fucking 5. Why? And with that failure, methinks that is where we end today's stream.